That's the problem with an impromptu. You don't hit all the buttons you should. Yeah, man. Hero, I was just talking about. I started this thing early because I'm making a pot of coffee and I won't feel guilty for walking away in a minute to go get a cup. Um, Here before YouTube notification doesn't come, gang. Man, I don't know why you're not getting the notifications, Hero. I think it's YouTube does it on purpose. And yeah, that's my cat. That's exactly what he does. He looks at me like, are you crazy? You know I want something. It's your job to go figure it out. That's exactly what he does. Impromptu. Briar says, Chuck, what brings you? I don't know, man. I just want to talk to, the photo community. My wife's tired of hearing about it. So it's time to go find somebody to talk to about photography in general. Hey, Ted, good to see you. Art Bear in the house, or ATR Bear. I'm sorry. It's just so natural. Yeah, so you guys caught the audio. Sorry. That's the problem with impromptu, as I was saying. You don't hit all the buttons you should. Oh, man. Yeah, after seeing Joe in Canada, coffee is a must. Absolutely, James. Man, I don't know how he stands it up there. God bless him. He loves it, though. That's great. Gustavo, man, nothing's up, man. Nothing and everything. Just thought we'd jump in and have a good time chatting. Kind of impromptu means there's no topic. But then again, isn't that what my stream's usually about? I try to pick a topic because YouTube likes you to put something on there. But anyway, Jay Kimmer, love Mr. Chuck's cat. Yeah, I got to take him tomorrow to get him shaved. He's a Maine Coon, and his fur gets so thick, and he sheds everywhere. So I got to get him shaved. It's that time of the year. Long Rider, I still don't see your comments, and I don't know why. I don't know if I can look. I don't know if there's some way for me to look and see if. I don't know, man. Who knows? Maybe I'll try to figure that out after the stream. I need to figure that out. I don't know why I'm not seeing your comments, though. A Thursday stream. Yeah, Seth, it's what it is. Actually, it's a pre-St. Patrick's Day stream. There you go. If we have to have a title, there it is. Oh, man. Jake Kimmer, no rain here this Saturday, going out to shoot. Hey, man, I hope you don't get any rain. I hope you can get out there and shoot what you want. Yeah, I'm getting close to Caesar. Yeah, getting close to 1,000. And I tell you what, I got to thank again Simon, Ordinary Filmmaker, because I know a lot of the new folks have come over from his channel, and I appreciate that. Now I got to earn my wages. They didn't just show up and think, okay, I'm just going to go do this. I guess I need to do something to, earn their subscription, and we'll do our best to do that. So yeah, we should be there before long. And then we're really going to turn it up a notch. I know everybody says that, right? But we're going to turn it up a notch. Tired of all the negativity and things that go on in YouTube. We're just going to have fun, man. We're going to turn it up and have fun. And I'm not going to talk about the Z8 tonight unless you guys want to, because it's not rumor anyway. It's real. It's happening, and it's going to be here soon. And that's all I'll say. Oh, man. Let me see what else we got over here. Maybe I can keep up with some of these tonight. James is learning about his new camera, his new Holga camera. That's cool, James. You're going to have to, I know you're going to drop something on YouTube for us to look at as soon as you get that up and running. I like that idea. I like the old Polaroid days, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, Robert, they released it, but it was a quiet release and they found a bug. They had to take it back. So I had to send it back, but I'm expecting, they kind of dropped some hints that I could expect it back here in a few weeks. So there you have it. So we're not going to talk about rumors. It's just fact. And even if I have to make up the facts, because people don't want to hear rumors, so I'll make up facts. There you have it. So Zahari says, what's your coffee machine look like? Simple, old school style kettle and a pot. You know what? The old percolators made the best coffee in the world. The problem with them is it just takes too long to get it. No, I have what do I have now? I've been using them for years now. The industrial coffee makers. I know it's hard to believe, isn't it? They have in restaurants, bun coffee makers. Yep. No complex, fancy hipster setup here, buddy. Nope. Lincoln says, yeah, I thought they released the Z6. They did a while ago, but, it didn't get a great review in the beginning. So they're working on it. And, if the Z6 III comes out, I may be forced to buy that as well, only because I already have the Z6, Z6 II. Why not complete the set with the Z6 III, right? And they're great hybrid cameras for doing video. Other than the Z6, I like the Z6 II because you get 4K 120. But anyway, yeah, hopefully the Z6 III is going to show up either with or soon after the Z8. That's what we're hoping, because a lot of people are waiting for the Z6 III too. Is my studio in a bedroom or in a basement? No, sir. It's actually in a living room that well, it's a long story, but anyway, there's no furniture in here right now for a couple of reasons. One, my wife had to take furniture when she went to North Carolina for a couple of years with her new job. Now she's back here working from home. And the other is we're downsizing everything, getting rid of everything we don't need in the house. So I get a studio, which you can't see, of course, but a small studio, but a studio nonetheless. At least I can set my lights up and everything. I don't have to keep taking everything down, which I used to do all the time, put the room back in order. But now I can just leave it all up. I can't say my wife's extremely happy about it, but she's tolerant. I guess I'll say that. And she loves me. Oh, you meant the Z8. Well, the Z6, who knows? The Z6 III as well, Lincoln, I would expect. Let's see. Yeah, that's a good question. Anybody tried the new Nikkor Z 26 millimeter pancake lens? I'm not a pancake lens fan. I mean, I'm happy. This is a conversation that I wouldn't mind having too. There are a lot of people out there that don't want Nikon to do certain things. I don't care what Nikon does. I hope they build a camera for everybody, a lens for everybody, as long as I get what I want. And I don't mean that at the detriment of people not getting what they want, because I'm more in the mainstream. I'm sure I'm not asking for anything really crazy, but if your thing is pancake lenses for whatever reason, man, I hope they continue to make a boatload of them. Seriously. Just give me the camera I want. Do I need it? Well, we need to go down that path, really? No, I don't need it, but I want it. I want a lot of things. Fortunately, I can buy the next camera that comes out. I can't buy everything else I want. Albert, Martin Hild. Yeah, I'm actually accepting guests. It's in the thumbnail. Anybody that would like to be on tonight, all you have to do is email me, and I will make sure I respond with the link for Restream. And that's another reason I really wanted to do this. I got a tip from Restream. It really doesn't answer the question I asked, but I'm at least going to check it out and see if I have an issue tonight with it, because I've been having an issue the last couple of weeks with the stream freezing up and things like that. So let's, it's coming, Vahagan. You got to give me a second here. I still need a Steven. Man, I need a Steven. I wish about 2 million of you folks would subscribe. Then I could afford a Steven. And that's exactly what I would do with it. Get me a Steven. Steven! I don't mean that derogatorily. I would like to have a Steven to help out. Let's see. Nope, that didn't work. Hang on, folks. I'm coming. I had the wrong thing copied to the clipboard. Imagine that. making a mistake. Yeah, man. Whatever you guys want to talk about, let's just have some fun tonight. As long as we're not getting personal and aggravating each other, let's have some fun. Come on, computer. Come on. There you go. I need a Steven and I need a equipment assistant. Gotta love live. Gotta love it. I do. All right. Back to the studio for a second. Let me see. Invite guests. Yes, that's what we want to do. And all right. Hang on. Click, 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 click. How come it won't click? See, this is what I'm talking about. What is going on? I don't know if it's going to work. It's on the way. It's on the way, V. I guess I'll find out in a minute if it's working tonight. Yeah, let me get going here. Let's see. What do we got going on down here? Wow, 7:36. I missed the coffee being fresh, but I'll get a cup here in a minute. Navy coffee, you can drink anything. Yeah, I like very strong coffee. I usually brew a pot at night before I go to bed. No, not that I'm going to drink it during the night, but I just get up in the morning and heat up a cup. It's so much more convenient that way. It's a little stronger too, which is always great. Yeah, we had a chat going. Sorry about that, Moz, man. And I just bailed on him to come over here and start the stream. Sorry about that, brother. Oh, man. Past midnight. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Vaughan, I can see you, man. And like I said, I just sent the link. So let me know in the chat here if for some reason it doesn't come up. Again, I need a Steven. Where's my Steven? I need a Steven. Albert, you saw me go live and thought you were hallucinating. No. Somebody said something in the chat I was in, and I thought, that's a great idea. It's either that or do a video. It's so much more fun to do the live and a whole lot easier, I might add as well. Let's see. Sith, I guess you're talking about the pancake lens, the 26 millimeter pancake. Yeah, man. If that's your cup of tea, buddy, I would jump on it. No doubt about it. Matthew Card, how you doing? We've had a few conversations here recently, and I hate texting. Oh, I hate texting. We had some long conversations texting. That wasn't fun. Yeah, there you go. That's my favorite pancake too. Actually, I'm a waffle person, and I do waffle from time to time as well. But yeah, but pancakes are good. Still waiting on the 2-600. Aren't we all, Hero? We are all waiting on that lens, and I don't even want it, but I'm waiting on it. But I hope it shows soon because I know so many of you folks are waiting for it. So Briar says he really doesn't think we're getting more than one camera, the Z8, at the end of the month. Yeah, I don't know, Briar. I really don't. But there is that possibility. And it's not like it's never happened before, as I've said before. D5, D500, surprise, surprise, bam, right there. Same announcement. I know that caught everybody by surprise. So it could happen again. We shall see. And James is talking about the Fuji Mini Evo digital camera and a printer. You can Bluetooth pics from your phone and print them out. Yeah, that would be fun. I agree. I like that idea because I remember the Polaroid days. Remember those days? My mom had a Polaroid camera. Lord knows how many photos she has of me with no head. I never could. I couldn't convince her, Mom, if you can't see it through that little hole, it's not going to be in the picture. But God love her. A lot of pictures from shoulders down of not just me, my brother, and anybody else. Oh, man. You got to love those days. All right, here we go. Here we go, Matthew. I knew you'd have to be after the conversation we had. An odd question. If they make a Z8 as good video as the Z9, how much better could the replacement for the Z6 better than that? So the whole point about the Z6 is it's going to be that hybrid camera. It's going to be the more affordable. So don't get me started on affordability. I understand there are different levels of shoot, what am I trying to say? I don't want to say poverty, but different levels of finances around the world. It's not going to be cheap. Don't get me wrong, but it's not going to be expensive. So I have to base all this on the U.S., okay? It's going to be an affordable camera in the U.S. For those looking for a great video camera, a hybrid camera that still does stills. I think the Z6 III will be that camera. And I know of people that are waiting to see what it's going to be. And we even have somebody in here that was decided to go another route, shooting Nikon to Canon, and there's nothing wrong with that. So that's my hope, is that it's out sooner rather than later, because there are a lot of people, and video is big. I know in my audience that's not the best thing to talk about most of the time, but it is big. So I expect it to be a very capable video camera. It's not going to be on the order of a cine camera, don't get me wrong, but very capable. So there you have it. And I'm not even going to go there talking about how it eats into other camera bodies or whatever. I don't even know if I want to entertain any of those questions anymore. I'm so tired of people worrying about it's going to eat into the Z9 or something or whatever. No, Z9's fine. It's sold as many camera bodies as it's going to sell. I mean, there will be a few more, but get ready. I think the Z9 II, or if they decide to pull the big surprise with the Z1, I know, rumors, right? I'm not making up rumors. I'm just telling you my thoughts, but could be. Yeah, Stephen for president. I agree. I need Stephen. Man, I need a Stephen. Big time. Yeah, the M&M set. I thought about doing that because I do like saturated colors in my photos. That's why I'm not a pro, by the way. I like saturated colors. So as you can see by my beautiful yeller cat, my big yellow fella on the screen there. It would be nice to see that 2 to 600. Absolutely. So Mozman saying he's hearing 2 cameras, hoping for FX-DX combo, so there's less complaining. Yeah, you know, and at this point, I agree, Moz. I could accept that, but you know, I think it's a vocal minority. I'll get slammed for this. Of course, I'm going to get slammed for it. But, you know, I know there are people that want the DX camera, and I'd love to do a whole stream on talking about why DX and to get all the feedback from everybody as to why DX, why. But I, you know, if the Z8 is the camera, well, what am I saying? Of course it is. The Z8 is going to come out. It's going to be out. We're going to find out more about it and hear about it here in a few weeks. But, you know, that camera is not going to fall into the larger market either. There are going to be a ton of people that buy it. Don't get me wrong. It's probably going to be a little hard to get for, you know, the short term. Let's hope that's all it is, short term. But because there are a lot of people that wanted everything that's in the Z9, but they wanted it in a smaller body and cheaper. So when I say it's the mini Z9, I'm not talking exact copy of the Z9 in a smaller body, although they could surprise us and do that. But there are 2 reasons I say that is because everybody that wanted the Z9, you know, we're talking, now let's talk about everybody, portrait shooters, landscape shooters, wedding shooters, bird and wildlife shooters, you name it. That camera does it all. And that's what I'm talking about when I say a do-all camera. And it does all of them well. And so now we get into megapixels and things like that. I don't think that the Z9 is going to be the megapixel monster. I think Nikon's going to hold out on the megapixel monster. That's going to become the Z7 series. I know people don't want to hear that, but I really believe that's going to be the case. And, oh, here's another little tip. I don't think it's going to be 61 megapixels. I think it's going to be more. And I'm not going to get into the diffraction and all the other issues because there are people out there that want a 80, 100 megapixel camera. Who am I to tell them no? I don't care if they want it and Nikon will build it. I think it's fantastic. I think that's exactly what Nikon should do. And I think that's what they're going to do. And they're going to surprise us with that Z7 series. Why isn't it going to be 61 megapixels? Why do something that's old? Nikon's building cameras right now that have to stand for the next 2 to 3 or more years. Why would they just copy somebody else and give us that camera? Of course, these cameras are going to be state of the art, latest tech that Nikon has and everything else. And oh, by the way, everybody that's worried about the AF, it's not going to transfer down into other bodies. Wrong. Mark my word right now. I'll apologize later if I'm wrong, but all the bodies that fall out underneath the Z9 are going to have that AF tech. Okay. So quit worrying. It's going to happen. And that's the truth as we know it right now. Oh man. Let me gloss over a few here and catch the highlights. Jeff and Leslie waiting for some basketball games. Oh yeah. Yep. We're in the NCAA tournament, aren't we? So yep. All right. I understand. I used to be there, Jeff. I'm a true blue Kentucky fan, but I've lost interest over the last few years because I don't agree with the one and done with players anymore. Let's see. Oh yeah. So you were talking about printing, and Nick had printed some photos and posted over there on AP Studios group on Facebook. Yeah, man, that photo he took of that flower and the print looks fantastic. I wish I could print. I just don't have the patience to sit down and learn it. And there is a art to printing, no pun intended. Well, and Briar, if we had 2 full frame camera bodies out now underneath the flagship, I would agree with you 100%. But I still believe Nikon understands the importance of the full frame lineup, and I'm going to get some hate mail. I'm not saying Nikon should not do that, build a DX camera. Please understand that. I just think that that's something that comes maybe next. Get us these 2 full frame bodies out. Z8, Z63, Z7, Z63, Z7, Z8. I don't know. Get us these bodies first and satisfy the larger segment of the consumer base. Are you following me? That's what's most important. And then drop that, that bomb, that super pro DX camera. I'm all for that. But it doesn't matter what I say. Nikon's going to do what Nikon's going to do. And again, you're right. They could surprise me. We could see a pro DX body and a Z8. We really could. But I'm not buying that is the, going back to all the comments about, you have to have a DX camera accompany a flagship. That's the real pair. No, I don't think it is, but anyway, man, I know I sent that link to, hang on guys. Again, I don't have Steven. Steven's off tonight, so I don't have Steven here. Let me do this again to make sure I get that information to him. All right, let me see if I can make this work. Try it again. Trying it again. We are trying it again. V. There you go, buddy. There it goes. All right. Let's hope this works. All right. Vahaga might have got caught by a phone call or something too. I don't know. But yeah, anybody that would like to jump on here and be live with me, that's fine. This is an impromptu tonight just to talk to everybody and have a good time. There he is. Hang on. Drum roll, please. Unintended.
What up, guys?
There you go. Sounds good. Sounds good, Vahagan.
What's new, guys?
Well, watching your video earlier, that was great. The podcast from Mr. Joe Man's Land. That's great.
Oh, yeah. No, that's good. Thanks, man. Had a good time doing that.
Yeah. Let me scroll down here. Go ahead, Vahagan. I'm scrolling down. I want to make sure I catch as many of these comments as I can. Go ahead.
Checking 1 2 1 2. So impromptu, huh, Chuck?
Yeah, why not, right?
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm a weirdo channel anyway.
That's cool. I like this. Thursday evening, nothing much to do.
Yeah, you guys sparked it over there, and we were talking earlier. I thought that's a good idea, impromptu or a video. It's much easier to do the impromptu, and it's more fun because everybody gets to interact. So,
Yeah, it's actually cold. It's cold out.
Martin Ild, I really don't. I fear the Z8. I don't want to buy one. I don't need it, but I'm very weak. Help me. You and me too, Martin. You and me too. But I had planned to buy it regardless, so I can't back down now. Yeah, there is some. I noticed that too. There is. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't know what's going on with Restream. And if Restream, like I said, they had answered a question that I really didn't answer. But if we can't get this fixed soon, I don't know what I'm going to do. I may be moving to StreamYard or something.
It looks good. Restream looks good.
Yeah, J Rod, they do, and I'm sure they know that, and because then it's been the talk of the town for the last 3 or 4 months. Before that, there wasn't near as much going on, but yeah, they need a pro body mirrorless. But look at the gaps in the pro body pro DX bodies in DSLR days. I mean, those cameras were spaced out significantly. There's a long delay between models. And some would even say that, the D300 or D300S really was a pro DX body not in its specs as much as in its build. And I think I'm trying to wrap my head around the D850 thing. Everybody wants a D850. But if you haven't seen the video by Z Wade Photo, you guys if you don't know who Z Wade Photo is, check him out on YouTube. And for those of you that do and haven't seen his latest video, you need to go check it out because he goes down a list of why you got a D850 in the Z7 series. It may make you cringe. It may make you jump up and down and say exactly, I don't know, but it's definitely worth a watch. He did a great job on it.
Hey, what's going on, John, Martin? Congratulations on Diana's picture being in the, was it the museum or what was it? New York Magazine or something like that? Hey, Chuck, is my mic okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you. Hear you fine.
Should I turn it up or is the balance good? Well, you don't.
No, I
you
think
don't know.
so. Yeah, I think so. It sounds good to me. It sounds normal to me as far as the gain on it. Matthew Card, why would they do a 61 megapixel? Just if you can answer that, then I'll entertain more of this question. And what other large sensor is out there right now that we have a hint of or we know of? There you go. That answers your question. That's why it's not going to be. That's why the bigger sensor is going to be in the Z7 series. It's just that simple. And everybody wants a mini Z9. So there you go. You don't. A couple of other people don't, but most people do. So that answers that. That makes it easy. And oh, by the way, it doesn't matter what we ask for right now. It could be a 20 megapixel sensor. It could be a 100 pixel sensor. But whatever it is what we're getting, no matter how much we complain and ask for something different now. All right, Caesar. Hey, thanks for dropping by, man. Just wanted to see how it went tonight and get in there and chat with you guys.
Yeah, I just bought me a second 105.
Cool.
I got a really good deal on it. Someone friend of mine is changing systems and had a few lenses to sell. And I'm like, how much for the 105, you know? Because that was the
Yeah.
only lens he had left.
Yeah.
And he gave me a really ripping deal. I have this lens already, but this is my second copy. I don't want to do it.
You're becoming a Roy.
No, I'm probably gonna. I don't know. No, he said really good deal, so I could turn around and sell it, but I might just use it.
Yeah.
Because he called me, he's like, I need money, you know? I'm like, well, I don't really need that lens, but I'll take it if, you know, how's that? I'm like, okay, well, I'll buy it, you know?
Hey, I'll make this one other comment here. Hero brought it up. James has brought it up. But yeah, they definitely need something to compete with the R7 and R8. We didn't need to compete with them till they came about. Now, all of a sudden, we got to compete with them. So you see where I'm coming from? Nikon's got to respond to the majority of their customer base before they start in on some of these other cameras. But that doesn't mean they won't. Doesn't mean they won't do it sooner. But I mean, we said this last year, and what do we get? A Z30. How many people were happy about that? Not that, you know, not busting on the Z30, but that isn't what everybody was waiting for. And that's why you heard all the complaints. Again, please the majority of your customer base up front. Then you're going to keep them in the line. So, yeah, man. Z Wade photo. You know, I was just talking about your Z8 comparison or Z8. You want a Z8? Here's why you already got a Z8. I can't remember how you titled it, but I told everybody they need to go over there and watch it. It's very informative, and I love the way you did it, Zach. It's great, man.
Hey, Matthew, it's not going to be the same camera. I predict it's going to be different. Same sensor doesn't mean same exact camera. 1,500 less, you know, that's a big chunk of coin, and it's smaller, Matthew. Smaller camera.
Yep. Yes, sir, Albert. He's a full-blooded Maine Coon. He's a big boy. He's on a diet. He's been on a diet for a few months now. He's doing well. He was overweight. Took him to the vet, and the vet said, "Oh no, he's got to go on a diet." Z-Wade or She-Wade? There you go. I don't know. We don't know because we can't see him or her.
Hey, Chuck, want to be on my next It's Time V-Man episode? Hold on.
I agree 100%, Albert. I agree.
Are you ready, Chuck?
Yep.
Wave.
Well, I don't know how to.
Yeah. Doing a live stream, guys, with
All right.
Studios right here.
There you go. All right.
Everybody in the chat. Yeah. Cool.
Yep. No, there you go, and that makes sense too. I mean, the bigger thing is why are Nikon people so negative? Everything you want, you're complaining they won't do. Is that the right way to look at it? No, they will do it. Come on, folks. Of course they're going to do it.
Are you talking about my podcast, Roy? It's every Thursday at 9 a.m.
Hey, Matthew, you know, I don't want to keep going back. You and I went back and forth on this, you know, rest, take a break, just chill. And what I'm telling you is right. Okay. You don't have to worry about it anymore. And you're going to find out here in a few weeks. Cal Jackson, Eastern Shore, Maryland, taking my seat at the table. All right, man. All right. Welcome, Cal. Hot Rod in Daytona. There's a new handle. I haven't seen you here before, but then again, so many people have subbed here in the last week and a half or 2 weeks, and I appreciate everybody that comes in, joins our community, and have a good time. Doesn't matter what Nikon delivers, whether it eats into one of the other cameras. There you go. I agree 100%. The community should just care that Nikon gets more sales and can stick around to make the next big thing. Thank you very much, sir. You're absolutely right. And you know what? Nikon, it doesn't need it. Blah. It doesn't eat into Nikon sales. A sale is a sale to Nikon, period. A lost sale is somebody that's not happy with the offerings and goes somewhere else. So yes, Nikon is going to, and just like everybody else is doing, they're going to pass all this technology down because technology is moving so quickly now. It's all going to be passed down into the lower cameras. And somebody made a sarcastic remark earlier, I saw, and not eventually, it's going to happen soon. That tech is coming to the cameras that fall out underneath the Z9. I mean, can you think of one reason why, without being sarcastic, one reason why Nikon won't put all this new AF goodness in every camera below it? Just throw it at me. Yeah, Wayne Maddox is in town with John Ishii, and he says they're having a ball, man. They're having a great time. I think it's great that you guys could link up like that. Wayne's a great guy. Hey, Justin Luck, thank you very much. New to the channel, saying hi from Alaska. Appreciate that, Justin. Man, up in Alaska. See, you're another one of those people that just walks out their door and, takes photos of moose and what.
Hey, Chuck, where are you reading these comments? I don't see the ones you're putting up. Is it
you're not seeing the comments come up?
No, I'm seeing the new ones. Are you picking up from the older comments?
Yeah, I'm far behind, man. It isn't even funny. But that's me. That is me. Yeah, Joe, it's a good point too. If they do release a Z8 and a Z6 III, they will not hurt each other's market share. You're absolutely right. Those that are waiting for the Z8 are going to buy the Z8. Those that are waiting for the Z8 are not necessarily going to say, well, I'll just get the Z6 III if that comes out at the same time. And same for the Z6 III. Everybody has a reason for the camera they want to buy, by the way. And if you want to know about like flagship cameras, I like the vertical grip body. I don't want all my cameras to be that way, but I like having a flagship like or vertical grip body. And I never liked the battery grip attached to a camera. I had it for both the D850 and I have it for the D500. I'd rather not actually shoot. It's just different. And if you never got used to shooting a flagship body, you might not understand that. And I get that. But so anyway,
J-Rod says if the X-Speed 7 is in all the new bodies with less speed, the autofocus can still fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who take a vote. Who thinks the X-Speed 7 won't be in all these new cameras? When I say all the new full frame cameras, anybody think that the Z6 or Z6, the X-Speed 6 is going to be in them? I don't. I think I knew what they were doing when they ordered and had these processors developed and purchased them. Again, people think beyond. Quit thinking about catching up or whatever. Nikon has to look beyond. That's what they did with the Z9. And you just look at the Z9 and you'll understand what I'm saying. Every camera under the Z9 is going to be the same way. Nikon can't go backwards. And I don't think anybody wants them to go backwards. And they're not going to just catch up because then they're out of date next month. As soon as Canon drops a new the R5 II and Sony drops something, it could be the new A1. It could be yet another pro body underneath the A1. I don't know, but Nikon has to exceed what's out there right now, and they're going to get passed up in a year or two. That's just the evolution of the market. That's the way it works. We did this all through the DSLR days, and we're going to do it now with the mirrorless. But Nikon had to catch up, which now catching up is over, Nikon has to exceed, at least for the next couple of years. And then somebody else is going to drop a bomb and it's going to be fantastic. I keep saying the R1, get ready. That R1 for Canon, I guarantee you it's going to be a heavy hitter.
Hey, Chuck, how far are you from Melville, New York?
Not too well. Yeah, I am, because it's out on Long Island, I guess. And man, that's a nightmare.
Really? A 2-hour drive?
To try to get out there. Yeah, I'd guess. I don't know. Ted, how long would it take me from Brookfield to get to Melville?
I'm surprised you haven't. I'm surprised you haven't visited the place.
I'm afraid to, man. They got my photo hanging up. Do not let this man enter the building.
Dude, I would be, if I lived in Connecticut or wherever around the area, I would be there right now. I would film a video right in front of headquarters, set up my lights. I'd make them notice me, you know. New York, right here, baby. I'm in front of Nikon. If anybody wants to come out and confirm these rumors.
Oh, man. John, is you talking about your podcast? And it was, man. I really like your podcast. I like that format.
Thanks, man.
Joe said, yeah, this is a few minutes ago. Yeah, 1251 or 1951, and it is 20:06. Okay, this is just a few minutes ago. I still remember my military time after all those years. 24-hour clock. He wants, is it cold in Cali?
Well, it's cold to me. It was like 50 some degrees, for 52 or 48, something like that.
It is cold for you guys. Mozman says it's about 60 degrees in Orange County at the moment.
Huh. No, it's colder than that here. I'm just looking at where it's located on the map. Let's see. Highway 110 off 110 and 495 Long Island Expressway.
Yeah, the LWI. Man, you got to understand. You get up here, Vahagan. If you said you might have some business or something related that you might have to come up, you get up here. Just don't stay down in Manhattan. Go visit Long Island. Go visit all these places, and you'll see it's just a madhouse. But then again, I guess you guys are kind of used to traffic and things as well out there, aren't you?
Oh, here it's brutal, man. I'm so used to it. It's probably like a breeze when I get to Connecticut. You know,
well,
you complain about traffic.
If you stay off the coast over there, the 95 corridor, you might be okay. But, it's one of the most heavily congested areas. Well, not in New England, but I mean, it goes right along with New England. Anyway, way too many people, way too few roads, and skinny roads, not like most people are used to.
I feel like I'm going to tell you, Chuck, 50 miles per hour is congested. Come on.
Oh, man.
The Charger, man. You got to take that thing out. Go for a little cruise.
My Challenger? Yeah.
Challenger, sorry.
Yeah. No, in the Mopar community, that's a touchy subject when people call a Charger a Challenger or Challenger a Charger, because they are two significantly different body styles, but both are loved by most. But still, you have a whole group of people with Challengers that are, that's the thing. And on the Plymouth side, which we don't have anymore, of course, you had the CUDA.
So I'm looking at Nikon headquarters right now. I'm scouting it. There's a Tesla supercharger right next door. I bet you all those guys drive Teslas. Man, I'm doing my little research there. Next to a Marriott. All right.
So Joe did the diffraction thing today, playing with it. And the bottom line is, he says they both went to F16. Every f-stop would be usable. Yeah. Again, and I'm not trying to downplay anything that may be there, but I just don't see anything that would significantly say we all should just write to our camera manufacturers and tell them, please don't go beyond X megapixel or whatever. I'm sure they know what they're doing, and I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Even though I don't want an 80 megapixel sensor, but for those that do, I would say you're going to be fine.
Hey, Chuck, you got a lot of new names today.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right?
Well, no, I think that a lot of these folks are folks that have come in because they said, okay, Simon, I'm going to go take a chance. I'm going to go over and subscribe to this guy. But I'm telling you, if he's no good, I'm coming back to you and letting you know. So, yeah, I think that may be what's happening here. But in the event that you are not subscribed and you would like to, I would appreciate that very much because we are very close to 1,000 subscriptions. I get to 1,000 and I'll leave everybody alone. From that point on, it's just icing on the cake for me. But it turns the algorithm loose so that more and more people can join our community and we can have more fun that way. That's what I'm looking for.
19 away. 19 subscribers away.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good, man. Great achievement. Great achievement.
Well, I appreciate everybody, not just those that were recent, but everybody else that's been in here. We talked about plank holders the other day, and James he had to let me know or remind me of what plank holder was and where it came from. Uh-oh. Speaking of Mr. Wayne Maddox, hang on a second, folks. He may join us for a minute. He has his own thoughts too. And mind you, Wayne was a Nikon shooter, still is really, but has been shooting Sony for a while because he didn't get what he wanted on the video side with what Nikon offers right now. Hint, hint. Let's see. Oh, here, I'm going to throw this up there for everybody else to answer because I've already answered this with you when we talked. They will. Don't worry. Trust me. They will. There you go. And then you'll know. You won't have to ask. You'll know why because you'll see it happen and hear them talk about it.
Hit subscribe for a free Z8 pin.
It's like all these people on YouTube that are talking about people in their chat or in their comments promising gifts if they'll do something. And they have to tell everybody, it's not coming from me. I did not say I'm buying a Lamborghini for everybody that responds.
A Hot Wheel. I can't drive. 55. Hey, 55 people watching right now. Chuckster.
Yeah, that's wild. I'll tell you. Again, I appreciate. Well, now wait a minute. Before my head goes into orbit, because that shouldn't happen anyway. I mean, it's Thursday night. What's everybody got to do, right? Come on a live stream and shoot the bull with a bunch of other photographers. So I just provide the opportunity. That's all. Wayne R. Maddox. Wayne. How are you, buddy?
I'm great. How's everyone?
A bunch of other photographers. Doing good. I can hear me playing in the background there.
The opportunity. Mute the YouTube.
Let me
Maddox.
Let me kill the other link here.
How are you, buddy?
Great. How's everyone?
A bunch of other photographers. Doing good. I can hear me playing in the background there.
Yeah, I'm on another window. So let me get that.
What's going on, Wayne Maddox?
Morning, gents. Doing well. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Yep. Good. Your name sounds like a 007 movie star kind of name.
Have Wayne you not Maddox. Met Wayne yet, V?
No, I've seen him. I've met him on your stream, and then I've seen him on the comment section. Oh, for sure.
He's out there right now with John Ishii.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
We were shooting stuff around town here and hanging out, having fun.
Is John better in person?
Oh yeah, John's real cool.
Is he the same guy in person?
Yes. we have a good time. I don't know if I should tell you guys this, but we recorded a video. I did an interview with him. I'm going to post it.
Nice.
In a few days. We get a chance
That's
to
great. That's
great.
great.
It was toys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Did you see all the Leicas and stuff? Did you bring?
Yeah, the Leica, the what's that thing called?
Hasselblad.
Yes, that one. My wife loves it. Now she wants to go looking at stuff. I tell her, when I hit retirement at 62, you can invest. I put some money aside, and you can get me that.
Yeah.
Hey,
I just saw Justin comment. Let me say this real quick. And Justin, it could be because it may have been in a production longer than we think too. Maybe I see this every time they're going to release something. Maybe they learned their lesson. So I'm going to think positive this time and think maybe that's what they've done, but we'll have to wait and see. As Roy says, that would be logical. So it won't happen. All right. Let me get a cup of coffee. I'll be right back.
I love all the comments saying you stream on a Thursday. No, this Thursday is just for, just we're just clowning around.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. But hey, you ever met somebody that's like different online than different in person? Like, you talk to them online or on the phone, and then when you meet up, they're just like a totally different person.
It
But
happens.
yeah.
I say it's my first time because I haven't met any of you guys in person except for John. On your channels, we go back and forth in the comment section. But it's the first time to really, interact with you guys.
Cool, man. Well, glad you're here. I saw a comment. Where was that comment? Oh man, I read a cool comment, but I don't know where it went.
It'll scroll up.
There we go. So you live out there or you're visiting?
I'm traveling all over.
Oh,
I think
really?
the last time you were on, I was in the Philippines.
Where are you based though?
Nowhere.
Really? So you just travel around?
Yep.
Wow.
I sold all my stuff in the US and started traveling like last May.
Dude, you're living my dream life. That's cool.
Sometimes you got to do it. I was in the tech field. I kept going to Southeast Asia on vacation, and like UK, Germany, France. And I like Southeast Asia. And after all of that, I said, you know what? I keep hearing about this Malaysia place and I want to check it out. You hear about returning to Thailand, Malaysia, but, you just want to check out different places. But I've never been able to make it here. And finally, this year we got a chance to do it. So since May, it's been Singapore, Bali, Thailand, Mongolia. Am I missing anything? Hong Kong. Yeah. And now Malaysia.
That's cool, man. That's awesome, man. You're just a world traveler, man.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, but at the same time, it's fun. Yeah, John, the pizza was good. We had pizza for dinner yesterday when we were hanging out.
Oh, nice. Hey, Michael asks, do you think that would be in relation to Nikon Philippines announcement to save the date on March 25th? Michael Aris. By the way, Michael Aris, what's going on, man? I've had him on my Vahography talk a long time ago. We've actually met up, Mike. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it has to do with the Z8. I don't think they would announce something big like that.
I think the Philippines thing's already been basically debunked. It's like some kind of local stuff for the Philippines. They're going to have like a photo walk thing on the Facebook page. They already come out with that just to kind of let people know. So I don't know, if you don't look at all these different channels, you won't find out that people have already debunked this stuff. So it's not a photo, it's not a camera release. It's basically something specifically for the Philippines.
Oh, cool. All right. That's cool. That makes sense because why would they do it there? The main thing.
And I think that's a big thing that, people are saying it's real. It's not a rumor. I said, well, nothing is solid, but if Nikon is having some big announcement or big meeting in Japan, I doubt they're going to do something ahead of time in the Philippines. I think the Philippines guys was just putting something out there for their own thing in line with the time frame and get everybody kind of hyped up.
Cool. Good day, fellow photographers. David Stewart, what's happening? Manila Martin.
Yeah, let me try and get out of the other stream on the other side and get it over on this side so I can respond. I keep going back to two different browsers. It's kind of annoying.
Dude, I just saw a Facebook post on a guy named Ramesh or some guy from India shooting birds.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy has like 34,000 subscribers with only like 14 videos on his YouTube channel.
I think for some places,
You know, like he has a video with him in the swamp with a long lens.
Mhm.
You got to do stuff like that to catch some eyeballs.
Yeah, man, you do. And that's just it. We don't do enough of that over in the Nikon camp. And again, this isn't about bashing any other camera brand because I've said it over and over and over. Every camera brand out there has some great cameras right now. It's all in what you're familiar with or what you like. And I don't even know why we like what we like. That'd be a whole new chat for that. T-Mid dropped by. How you doing, T-Mid? Road to 1,000. Let's go. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, T-Mid got his hands on the 85 1.2 out at WPPI. Another reason we missed it, V. We should have been there.
Yeah, it's all right. Next year.
To rub elbows with everybody. But yeah, he got a chance to play with it, and he said it's very comfortable to hold in the hand. They had it mounted on the Z9. But really looking forward to that lens. So I've jumped all the way down to the bottom, folks, or almost to the bottom. I'm not quite there yet. Hero, thanks, man. I'll make 19 accounts right now. Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Actually, don't do that because it kills the algorithm. You want real people subscribing because of the views.
Well, yeah, but again, for me, you know me, Vaughan, get me over the 1,000 and I'm happy camper, because after that, it's just fun. I just want it to break into the algorithm, and make sure that the content is getting pushed. Nick, saw the comment over there on your photo that you printed. Nick printed a photo. It's up on AP Studios group on Facebook, by the way, which I will throw that up here too. Where's it at? For those of you that don't know, got a Facebook group going over on Facebook, of course. It's I don't care what you shoot. You can shoot wet plates. I don't care. It's just go post to whatever you want. It's a chance to show off some of your shoots that you're doing now or old photos. I don't care. It's just there for a place to dump photos and let everybody talk about them. So
hey, J-Rod, it is the first step, but he has all the steps covered of getting monetized. The watch hours, he has that 100 times over.
Yeah, all I need is 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I've got, I don't know, I think I'm working on like 36,000 hours of watch time. So, and that's all because of you guys. I appreciate that. But yeah, I don't want to get too wrapped up in it. The bottom line is I appreciate everybody that does subscribe. And
Chuck,
what else can I say?
Chuck, this is a milestone, man. You have to celebrate. Like, this is a milestone.
All right.
It is.
You finally reached it, and you did it, and we're all proud of it. We're all proud of being in this community. We're having a good time here.
Yeah, and that's it. That's the point right there. Is just let's just have a good time, have fun. And again, where else are you going to go and have somebody get so behind on comments because they want to read every one of them?
Z-Wade said something about She-Wade earlier.
Uh-oh.
Where was it? He said She-Wade is coming to town.
Hey, Robert, I have no idea. I've never really seen a Nikon jacket. So I don't know of any cool Nikon jackets. Maybe that's something that Nikon needs to look at too. All right. Six String Brian in the house too. How you doing, Brian? Brian shoots Sony, by the way. I keep pointing these things out because, again, it's not about the camera, and not about what you shoot when you come over here. You just come over and have a good time. Sith says, smash the like button, keep Chuck smiling. Yeah, that's the thing I always ask for is the likes, because the likes keep motivating me. It just tells me that, somebody's having a good time, and I need to get off my behind to make sure I do these live streams. For those that are new, and because somebody had said something about Thursday, who is Seraphin, streaming on Thursday. This is impromptu, just to have fun. We were having a chat and somebody mentioned something. I said, you know what? I want to talk photography, talk to the community. So I decided to do a impromptu, but we do live streams every Wednesday at 12 noon, 12 p.m. U.S. time. It's Eastern, 12 p.m. Eastern. And again on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. And I did that because we have a pretty large audience that comes in from Asia on Saturday night because it's Sunday morning for everybody there. And then Europe on Wednesday afternoon because it's late afternoon, evening for the folks in Europe. Maybe I need to do a third one that catches everybody in the middle. I don't know, but that was the intent. And you're welcome to any and all of the live streams. That's every Wednesday and every Saturday. All right.
Hey, Chuck.
Enough of me.
You just got another subscriber. 18 to go, baby.
All right. Thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate it very much. I really do. I'm humbled that anybody wants to even listen to me. So that's why I need to shut up and let you guys talk. Oh. I'm trying to get to the bottom here. Here's the comment you were talking about, Hagen. She Wade is like that. Flirty, seductive online, but in person, she's a prude. You guys got to check out Z Wade Photo if you don't know what we're talking about and you've not gone over and checked out his channel. She Wade, his alter ego, shows up from time to time. And it's hilarious. It's a lot of fun. I think it's great, Z.
I'm going to make me a Z8 jacket just to troll Nikon.
There you go. Absolutely. Hey, Robert, you're right. It'll drop in 6 months by $200. I agree with that. But then again, I'd have to wait 6 months. And you know me, man, I can't wait. I'm going to pay the premium right out the gate, be a beta tester. What else we got going on over here? Oh, man. And Robert, I left you a comment, man. What about ET3? He's taking a break, man. He needs to go back into beast mode. For those of you that don't understand, talking about motocross going on right now, or supercross right now.
Robert loves the impromptus, Chuck.
All right. Thank you very much. Anyone need a Z9? One just popped up in stock on MPB just now. There you go. And I saw, who else? I saw somebody had the Z9 in stock as I was scrolling around yesterday, or I can't remember when. So there you go. That means it's time for a new body. When they're in stock on the shelf, it's time to get something else new out there.
I think every time you get a subscriber from now on, instead of banging on my drum, I'm going to say, Mossman.
Yeah, Mossman, Philippines date, save the date is when the 85 ships. Well, here's a question. Why does Nikon do this all the time? Why can't they ship on a Monday? They always start on a Friday. So you already have a built-in delay. What is up with that? I don't get it. Here you go. And Robert says, I'm getting the R8 just for birding. There you go. Good on you, man. Good on you. I wish Nikon had something right now that you get in your hands. But that's what you got to do, though.
No thanks, Z Wade. Z Wade, I saw that comment.
And Robert, it is. The R8's a great camera, man. Again, everybody's making some great cameras now. That's why, these manufacturers can't sit on their haunches and do nothing. And that's why every camera that comes out needs to exceed what's on the market right now by a significant amount, because it's going to have to stand for a while. But who doesn't want leapfrogging? I want the R1 to come out. I really do. I'm looking forward to it. You know why? Because Nikon's going to have to go back to the bench and come out with something even better than the Z9.
Hey, Chuck, do you mind if I just do a little test here on the live stream?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's 60 people watching right now. 60 people. Now imagine a room full of 60 people. That's a lot of people. So if anyone you got 60 individuals are not subscribed to AP Studios, come on, man. We're a road to 80. We got road to 1,000. We got 18 subs to go. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Come on.
I appreciate it, V. I appreciate it. And my wife thanks you too. She just hadn't heard you say that yet because I'm sorry. I just can't beg, folks. I mean, again, I think that if people want to subscribe, they will. But I do appreciate all the subscriptions up to this point, and I am looking forward to hitting 1,000. I really am.
Oh, you got another one. Mossman, 983, baby. And I think it was Mr. Wolf.
All right, man.
Okay.
That's great.
Thank you, Mr. Wolf, for
appreciate
coming
it.
out.
Thank you very much. And if it wasn't Mr. Wolf, thank you anyway, whoever you were. Appreciate it.
Yeah, just reload your browser, Sith. Hey, see what a shout out does? Like it just, it says, hey, okay, I'm gonna like the video, I'm gonna subscribe. So it's cool, man.
Yeah, it is. It's great. It is great. It's going to be fun to hit 1,000, though. I will admit it. No doubt about that.
And we have a chance maybe to do it here if more people show up. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Can I use that to hang on to people? Say, if you'll subscribe right now, we'll keep the stream going.
Can we get 6, 7 hours? Is that call in? There you go.
Oh, man. Sorry about that.
Oh, I thought it was
all right. No, I don't have the phone line on. However, if there's anybody out there that would like to call, just drop it in the comment and I will fire the phone up and you guys can join on a phone call. Yet another thing that we offer.
Yeah, it's great.
Many ways to get in touch.
Robert, I'm only going to put this up here because I disagree with you. I'm not a Cooper Webb fan, but it's all right. It's still Supercross, and I love watching it. I do want to see E.T. get one more, and then I'll be happy. All right.
Jeff and Leslie says, when you hit 1,000, don't forget us little people. All right, Chuck?
No, that's when the little people become even more important, and I don't consider anybody little because I'm little. But yeah, I'm all about that. I told Vahagan, we were talking on the phone. I don't know whether it was today or yesterday or whatever. And I said, the only reason I'd like to have 2 million subscribers is because I would do nothing but plug small channels. Because all these million subscribers, they don't say anything about us poor little people down here at the bottom.
Yeah.
I would do a stream a week just talking about channels I had run across.
And you know what? And you know what Jared Poland should do? I mean, this is a good idea. I mean, his routine is getting kind of stale, if you ask me. His news fixes and all that stuff. It's been the same for a while. They're good, but he needs a refresh. So what he should do is once a month, do an episode of a new YouTube channel, highlighting them. That'd be interesting to watch. Imagine you make someone's day.
Yep.
With no strings attached,
Yep.
That's great.
Yep, absolutely.
But I think his mindset is all business. So how can he benefit from doing that? You know what? He would benefit because that's just something that comes that's just like goodwill, and people will really like that. I think his subscription count will really jump.
No, I agree with you 100%. There's enough negative in YouTube. It's nice when people do that, which is why I so appreciate you doing it, Vahagan, not just once, but twice. And Simon over at Ordinary Filmmaker. I mean, that humbles me that, people, because I see that as you're taking a chance by asking people to come over here and subscribe. Because what if they say, hey, dude, what are you sending me over there for?
Yeah.
And there was one guy on Simon's channel that actually said, well, I'll go subscribe, but if it's no good, then I'm going to unsubscribe. And Simon, doubled down and said, well, at least wait till he gets over 1,000 before you unsubscribe. And I thought, man,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. But yeah. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, this was again just an impromptu tonight to talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Is again, I don't have anybody to talk photography with. Vahagan gets tired of me calling him. You know, dude, I got things to do. I can't just sit here and talk about photography. And Mozman too, and so many others. But I thought, you know, maybe I ought to just start a YouTube channel, and then I'd have lots of friends to talk photography with. So we are, let's see, we are the cool dudes, right? I guess that's some response maybe to Fell's comment. Oh no, man, you guys are dropping comments so quick I can't keep up with them. I can't even click on them fast enough. Fell says too much bashing on big channels. I don't watch them as much anymore. Yeah, you know, it just it does get old. It really does. And there's enough room in the photography community for all of us to be friends. And somebody brought this up. I mean, so many of you all, I have heard from so many of you talking about, it's funny, we all get together face to face and everybody's friends.
Yeah.
But on YouTube, we go to battle, we go to war. Oh, man.
Yeah. He used to be good when he was a little, you know, different in every video, but I think he's Mr. Wolf, I think he's found a system where it's kind of working for him, but it's kind of getting a little repetitious. So,
Seth, going to sign off. Got to go shop for a new refrigerator. That's important. That's one of those life things that you need to do rather than sit around with a bunch of old photographers. I agree with that. Around and talk nonsense of camera with yellow elbow cup. All right, buddy. I hear you. So, you know, make mama happy and take care of her, buddy. But a refrigerator would make me happy too. So go do what you got to do, Seth. Thanks for dropping in, especially on an impromptu. You know, the fake moon from Samsung phone. I just saw something. I didn't read the article, but just saw something about that. I don't even know what it's about.
Basically, they're loading up their camera with images inside of which you take a picture of the moon, and they already have an image in there for the angle that you already have going on, and it basically shows you that image. So somebody checked it out. John is one who explained it to me yesterday. Somebody basically went through and took different pictures of things, and the camera was the phone was basically throwing pictures of moon, like you put a face, and it was there, and then you had like the face in between there. So it's like there's a database built into it. You take a picture of a moon, whatever angle you are, from all over across the world, and they find that and match it up and then throw it to your screen, which is that, you know, it's not real.
Hey,
well, it's go ahead,
Chris. Welcome, Chris. I don't think I've seen him here. He just got back from shooting tennis on a 400-4.5 and he loves it. Chris Kanija. Cool.
Hey, Chris.
And there you go. From Jeff and Leslie was saying, yeah, a couple people asked me why I bought Canon to clear the air. It wasn't because I was angry with Nikon, just needed to break. The rut and Canon had what I wanted. No hate, no Nikon hate here. Congrats. Which one did you get, Jeff? So I think he bought the moon stuff.
I think he bought the R7, but I'll let him answer you. He bought that and a couple of lenses.
Hey, Michael Harris makes a really good point here. You know, I think today we want the camera to do everything for us sometimes, and we don't want to work for an image. His comment right here, right there. I work as a photographer for a boxing gym, and our photographers were looking in disbelief when he busted out his Z6 II to shoot that stuff. But that camera is more than capable if you know what you're doing. Exactly. You got to work hard at it a little bit more than a Z9 to get that shot. But you're right.
Yeah, I'll say the Z6 II that I had, it's been a great camera. The photo side, I didn't really have much issues with because, as you know, as photographers, when we're shooting, you know, you make multiple shots to get the one that you want. In video, you have to do multiple retakes if the focus is gone or some things there. So that's always the reason. I want people to think that, you know, because I'm shooting Sony, for some reason I didn't like my Nikon. I still love it. When I bought the first Sony, I didn't want to give it up. My wife was like, I thought you were going to sell it. I'm like, nah, I want to keep it. So
let me throw it up here for everybody to see if they didn't see it in the chat. So Jeff just purchased his R7 1 to 500, 24 to 105,
That's your
and the 100 millimeter macro. Great, man. That's great. You know what? If it's doing what you want it to do, that's all that matters. There you go. So again, I don't fight with these people anymore that say you don't need. I just let it go, one ear and out the other. If you don't need it and that's the advice you need, then I'm happy for you. But I don't need any of this stuff. I want it. And that's all that matters to me. So I get that question all the time. Why do you need a Z9? I don't need the Challenger that I showed on the, show Wednesday or yesterday, but I wanted it. And that's just the way it is. Now, mind you, I couldn't do this all my life. I want everybody to know this is what comes after all the hard work, raising a family and kids and everything else. I couldn't buy these things that I wanted back then. But in the last 10 to 15 years, I've hit a point in life where I can buy the things I want. I don't have to justify it and need it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a great feeling. And you know what? Everybody will get there. Trust me, you don't want to get to this point because I'm on the downhill side now. A lot of people are still on the climb up the hill. And I'd much rather be climbing up the hill. I'll tell you right now, I'd love to go back to about 32 years old, but that ain't happening. So I compensate by buying expensive equipment that I don't need. There you have it.
And in my chat with John yesterday, he said, I don't really need the Z8. I just want it. All the hype and stuff that's been going on is basically hyping up for the camera. He's already put some money down on it, waiting for that thing to get delivered. And I don't know if you guys know, but he was one of the first few people who got the Z9. And as soon as that stuff comes in, maybe we'll see him on an unboxing video before everybody else or right in the first batch.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, who was it? John?
John, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that video when he was unboxing it.
Yeah.
By the way, for those that there are 400 4.5s out there now in stock. I don't know if everybody has them in stock, but I saw that as I was looking earlier today and thought, man, I want that lens too. But that would delay me on getting the Z8 and the 85 1.2. So you got to have priorities in one.
Sell that car, Chuck.
I'd sell it in a heartbeat.
There you go. You might be able to get the 600 TC too and the 400 TC.
Uh-oh.
Z-Wade.
Oh, no.
What's
Oh,
up,
no.
everybody?
Morning, sir. Well, evening to you.
What's going on, Z's?
Just chilling, man.
That's cool. Man, I like what you're doing in your videos now.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You changed direction a little bit. I noticed.
Yeah, I was really just... Hang on, I'm hearing myself. It's kind of annoying. Hang on.
Kill one of the browser windows. Or mute it.
It's not you, man. It's She Wade talking to you.
Yeah, this whole thing, it's being weird because like I have to have OBS Studio open in order to make all this work now, and that never used to be the case unless I switch to the Mac camera, which is lame.
You know what you need?
What's that?
You need an ATEM Mini Pro.
An 8.
Actually, you can buy the larger version of it, but you can have as many feeds as you want going into the back of the shoot. What is this thing?
A doohickey.
A doohickey, yeah.
I want
Four feeds in, 1 feed out, and you can select them just by pushing a button.
Hey, there we go. Justin Lusk, another viewer that I've never seen here. What's happening? I'm a wedding photographer and a videographer, and I shoot hybrid with the Z6 and Z6 II. I've never had a couple complain about my work. Walk on. Nice.
Yeah, I mentioned Justin earlier. He's out in Alaska.
Oh, cool.
All these people live in these exotic places. I mean, we got Roy. Roy, I don't know why you're not in here with us, but Roy's in the chat. You know why we want you in the chat or over here on the stream all the time, Roy? Because it's not the same thing when somebody mentions an old Nikon camera for you to just say you have it. It's so much more fun to watch you turn around and reach back and grab it and show it.
Hey guys, I'll be right back because I am currently not sharing to my YouTube. I'll be right back. That was my whole point of being
All
here
right.
today.
All right. So my wife saw me in here firing up the camera and the lights and everything, and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm going to go live and impromptu for a minute." She goes, "Oh, good." You know what that means, right? That translates to you won't be bothering me for a little while.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys see the latest Matt Irwin video where he compares Sony's and an Nikon? That's cool.
I
Cool
saw
video.
it, but I was on my phone yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. I want to watch it, but when you're out and doing things, it's too hard to like watch streams and socialize at the same time. But like
That
even
was
your photography, I wasn't able to watch it. I know you guys put some stuff out, but I haven't been able to watch it. So
Oh man, you're
hopefully-
you're traveling, man. You got more important things to do. And see. But that was cool where he actually took his time and slowed down and explained, okay, this is a difference between this, and this. It's probably a very easy to understand video. I really like that style. And he showed the screen how it flips over and around,
Mhm.
which is really cool on the A7R5.
Yep,
So
I agree.
yeah.
And I was, I'm hoping Nikon's going to adopt that same feature.
dude.
Everybody's asking, will it have a flip? Will the next cameras have flippy screens? I think the answer to that overwhelmingly is yes, they will, because that is such a thing now in the camera community. I love the screen on the Z9, by the way. I think that's perfectly fine for a flagship camera because, again, I don't know how many people are buying flagships to vlog with. I'm not saying you can't or somebody won't, but everything beneath the flagship, though, a completely articulating screen that flips to the front. Yeah, I think it's a must now.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Mozman, we got another subscriber. 984, baby.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So I think Mr. Wolf was asking who did the comparison. It was Matt Irwin, but he didn't show any images. I think he's gonna do that on his future videos. But what he did do is just the features and show us the body, and
Thank you.
he even brought out an old
Coffee.
A7R.
Yep.
All your life.
Mr. Roy's here.
Coffee o'clock.
So let me say, yesterday when I was with John, even though I touched the Z9 a couple of days before, I had a chance to play with it just to see how the screen works and how things flipped around. And you guys know that video is a thing I talk about. From the side of video, looking at the Z9, and well, Vahography knows this because you recorded 8K. There's a bunch of stuff in there that I hadn't realized. I think record 12-bit. And I'm like, really? This is awesome. So, now Z8, what does Z8 get 12-bit? Not until we can rehash what, the whole Z8 can get. But Vahagan, you basically did your 8K test. Was it 10-bit or 12-bit?
No. It was just 10-bit, 265. Nothing crazy. I mean, I really don't want to mess with the computing power of all. You need really crazy computers to do that. So,
yeah, but it's nice to see all the codecs that are built inside that camera. And for the people be shooting, now I'm starting to understand why all these non-Nikon people, when they start to shoot this camera for video, they were like, "This thing is awesome. How come nobody's talking about it?" And being able to actually spend some time, now I see why. So
nobody is talking about it. You're right. Nobody.
Yeah.
So
there you go, Vaughn. This is a thing for you to do.
Hey, how do you share a live stream on your channel, Chuck? Is it easy?
Usually when you click the link, it takes you into the, put your name down or whatever you want for your name and, all that different stuff. And there is because I have it enabled that anybody can share the stream. So it should be a one-click thing within the setup when you sign in or come into the stream.
You know what? I'm gonna try it. Let me try it. I'll share it
All
with
right.
my channel too. Hold on. Let me log out and let me try it real quick. Hey, by the way, what's up, Roy?
For those of you who've never seen the A7R5 in action.
See, I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
You know what I like right there? That part
Yeah.
that I can keep the screen in line with the viewfinder or in line with the sensor. And it's just for me. I mean, just, I'm a particular thing that I want. I don't want to look off to the side if I'm using the screen.
And that's what
So
I've been
I think
saying.
that's a major step forward right there for me.
Yeah, it's basically good for videographers and photographers. A lot of times since I've got this camera, because I've been using the FX30, I just flip the screen out and I can shoot videos with it. The FX30 can't do that. You always have to flip the screen out. And you just know you flip the screen out, people see you. If you want to remain incognito to shoot something on the street, doing it like this, I think you should in a folder, but you just, you're recording a video. And then when you flip it out, for those high angles or low angles, you can go up and you can see the screen. I'm sorry, I'm pushing things out of frame. You can basically go up and see the screen. You can tilt it around and then shoot. So you have multiple angles. And I think this should be a standard in every camera going forward.
Yeah. Hey,
I agree.
Hey, Mr. Wolf, I really, really appreciate that comment. Thanks, man. Yeah, he says, hey, Vahagan, a few years ago, when the whole
Yes.
world was bashing Nikon, you and Matt Irwin were keeping it real. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Chuck, let me try it. Let me log out and come back in.
All right. Zach just tried it, and I don't think he had any luck with it. But typically, it just comes up automatically because I have that setting turned on that enable participants to share. And sharing the stream on your channel is what it is.
Either way, Chuck, we are staying here all night until you hit 1,000. Nobody leaves until we get it.
Well, to be honest with you, I didn't expect 64 people to be in here. I thought I'm going to do an impromptu, and I'll be lucky if we see 10 or 12 people.
What's crazy is, like, for anybody that thinks that maybe like that's not a lot, live streams never have as many like continuous viewers or live viewers as like a regular video is going to get. The fact that Chuck has 60 with less than 1,000 subs, that's huge because there's channels with like 10,000 subs that get like 100. So like the ratio is actually huge. People like Chuck, man. I'm telling you, they like this channel.
I don't know that they like me, but they like you all. They like everybody that's in the chat and everything else.
Oh, they like you, Chuck.
Again, sorry. I just can't accept any praise for anything, man. This is the way I am. It's just, I'm fortunate. I'm blessed. I appreciate.
See that? Vic Roman is with me. Nobody goes to bed. And if Chuck starts getting tired, somebody needs to sabotage his internet so it just runs like it did a couple weeks ago. And it will just keep running. And I will be here until the end.
Man, Ray Powell, Berwick upon Tweed. I love that. Ray, man, I can't believe you're up this late. I appreciate it, but oh man, that's great. So good to see you, Ray. Oh man, I got to start remembering everybody's name. How am I going to remember everybody's name, man? I mean, 985 now. Wow, that's hard to believe.
I shared I shared a link to your stream from your channel to my Facebook and told everybody that we're almost to 1,000. Because if I would share my YouTube, they would watch it through my thread, and so I shared your thread to my YouTube or to my Facebook. So hopefully some people get in here and get it. Once you get 1,000, like that's all you need, and it needs needs to hold the line for. Like, I think it took like a week and a half for YouTube to send me the email, and I'm not sure how that works, but it needs to hold the line at least until they reach out to you.
Wow. Somebody else just subscribed. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I just saw that pop up.
Oh, crap. Vahagan's not here. Mazman. Vahagan's not here to do it.
I'm going to record that now and put it on the Rodecaster Pro so I can play that. Mazman.
It has to be Vahagan's voice too, because he does it the best.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nick Can's in here, Mr. Nick Can from Ireland. So we have a real Irishman saying happy St. Patty's Day to everybody.
I ain't seen
Moss
Nick Cannon. There it
Man.
is.
Moss Man. That's 2 for 2 subscribers.
I haven't
you
seen
go.
Nick Cannon in a long time. What's up, man?
He's always busy. We try to keep up on chat, but man, he this guy works himself to death. I keep telling him he needs to take a break, come to America so we can actually enjoy some time with him.
We
Hey,
need
Chuck.
to get him live because I absolutely, Americans love accents, and Irish accents are like one of my favorites.
Yeah, I did that. Actually, he did try to come on live, but he's got a bandwidth issue over there where he lives. He tried, though, and we just couldn't make it work. Yeah, Vahagan, go ahead.
I couldn't get it to work. I didn't find
Yeah,
anything.
I didn't have the option either.
Well, again, this may be the nail in the coffin for Restream. I'm having so many issues. I see latency. I saw it earlier. Somebody else saw it. I could see it myself. I don't know what was going on.
I saw it on your Wednesday stream. Wait, was that today? No, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I saw it yesterday. It's like your lips weren't moving on the video, but it was totally talking.
Hey, wait. We need another one. Mossman. 987. 987.
Dude, we're
Wow.
doing it tonight. If I have to go out and pay people in cash,
You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy.
I will dig into the coffee can and be like, look, what's it going to take?
Yeah. And I told my wife, I said, I'll only be on an hour or so. There won't be that many people show up. So, boy, was I wrong.
13 away.
You folks are great, man. All of you. All of you. Man.
Hey guys, I got my sidekick here with me. So morning.
My sidekick.
You're beautiful bride. All right. All right.
Hello.
Great. Now she can see how crazy you are with all these
Yeah.
crazy people.
Yeah. It's like, why are you guys chatting for so long? I'm like, it's fun.
Yeah, it's 2 to 5 hours. It's too long for me.
Yeah, that's the other thing. And I go back to when I first started this, folks. I had a lot of people initially were sending me emails saying, wow, it's too long. Your stream is too long. And I didn't even know how to answer. How do you answer that? When people say your stream's too long. I mean, I want to be a jerk and say, well, just tune out. When you get tired, leave.
Chuck, steal my line that I used in my video today. Focus and recompose elsewhere.
Hey, like that.
Oh, man.
If you don't like it, man, there's other channels out there.
Well, I missed it.
I think if they're watching the restream, they're not realizing that people are coming in and leaving. So same questions
Yes.
are being asked, same things are being addressed. And
Yep.
that's what's causing that to keep going and going and going.
No, you're absolutely right, and that was the intent too. Just so everybody knows, is we get a stream of folks come through here. It may tell me that I had at a peak, 77 viewers, but that was the peak at that moment, and it'll go down a few, it'll come back up a few, and this is as people swing through, especially with time zones. I can see that on Saturday night big time. The later I go, the more people join from Asia because we're getting into the morning hours on Sunday. And anyway, I'm absolutely humbled, folks. I really am. I mean, you guys are great.
We're happy you did this and get us the chance to, meet with our photographers and chat. It's just not a Nikon thing. I think I'd love to have more people. When I talk about your videos, when I do my videos, I talk about in the stream. So
Yep.
inside my videos about the stream so people can at least take a look if they're watching my channel.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, again, I was doing that for the longest time, dropping links in the description, after the streams for all the different people that joined. And I try to keep up with that, but I can be a little bit negligent, but I want everybody to go out and check out everybody that participates with, the stream here. And look at your channels too, because you guys have some interesting content that other people may be interested in. We have been plugging other brand YouTubers for a while. I don't know how many times I've heard Vahagan talk about Peter Lindgren, or I'm sorry, I say Peter Lindgren. that's a guy that I watch. He's over in Sweden, and he shoots Sony. But Peter
McKinnon.
yeah, he shoots Canon. But you know what? These aren't people that throw it in your face or anything else. And I think they're wonderful ambassadors for the brands because they're out making content that everybody likes. I think that's great. And I'd like to get good at it so I could be one of those people that made content, with Nikon. So everybody'd say, hey, I like that too. I want to
Wait.
create that.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Mossman. 988, baby. 12 away.
Wow.
You know what's hilarious about Peter McKinnon is I just realized today that he is so famous that other YouTubers are now making videos titled Peter McKinnon switches to DaVinci Resolve. I'm like, is he that famous now?
Yeah.
That it's like news coverage when he changes.
You know what makes him great is he doesn't crave the attention. He just goes out and creates content that brings the attention. He
is the master,
dude,
of B-roll footage.
He is more famous than like celebrity like YouTube channels. Like he has more subscribers than like people that you think they would have more.
Oh, yeah. Did you guys see who was it? Was it Photo Miyake or was it Photo Miyake that did the short with the black dish today?
I didn't see it.
I don't know. I didn't get a notification for it.
Oh man, it's either Photo Miyake or Ryan Troy that did the black dish. I'd never heard of it. Oh man, it adds some color contrast to the images. I might have to buy me one.
All right.
It's I'll give a shout out to.
I think it was Ryan.
Let me double check because I want to shout. I mean, I'll shout out everybody. Check out Photo Miyake and check out Ryan Torrey. But
hey, Mossman makes a good point here, Chuck. If you stream every day,
I've become a syndicated radio station. Oh man!
But hey, this is a Thursday night. The draw is pretty good. I mean, you know that.
I never expected it. I thought there'd just be a few of us sitting here laughing and cutting up and having a good time. But I'm glad so many people decided to join. I mean, again, I think that's the draw for the channel is, everybody gets in here, everybody gets to talk, and I just think
here's the thing. Here's the thing with evenings. You got more people available, during this time in the United States.
Yeah.
On the weekday than on Saturday nights. So they're not working, they're not doing nothing, so. But
Mr. Ray Powell's in here. It's it's now a little after 1 a.m., I guess, for him in Berwick upon Tweed. I love saying that. I'm moving there. I'm moving there just so I can tell people that's where I'm from.
Yeah. It was Photo Miyake, by the way, and the black dish was developed by Brandon Cole. I've never even heard of black dish before, but it's pretty interesting. It's a new look to flash. It kind of seems like it gives some vibrance to your colors. Pretty interesting. Well, everyone check out all three of those guys: Ryan Troy, Brandon Cole, Photo Miyake.
Yep.
There was a drama on YouTube with him and this other guy, right? Where they almost got into a fist fight because of it.
Who?
It was who's the guy that came on your show, Chuck?
Anthony.
Yeah, Tog Life. There was this big drama.
Yeah, I guess because everybody saw it as, and I don't know how many reviews have been done. I haven't really looked, but and it's you're kind of enlightening me here to what it may do. But being a black reflector. Basically, it's a black softbox. I just assumed that it just ate up light. I don't know. So I don't know. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah,
I tried that. Didn't like it.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No, I covered one of my umbrellas with a black muslin stuff, and it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting. The comparison. Now I've only seen one comparison from Brandon Cole, but it did look like the just specifically the colors, the skin tones kind of look like they're just like a little bit darker, maybe a little more contrast in the shadows. Okay. But the color especially, see, like the the red and the green that was on the model's headpiece looked
Yeah.
a lot more rich. I was like, that's pretty interesting that such a small change can have that effect on color.
Okay.
I think most of the
Cool.
light comes from spillage more than the black reflection there.
Yeah, I think that's something we none of us realize when we're shooting with softbox is just how much light is spilling. You really have to grid it to control the light spillage. But yeah, I'll check it out. Who did the review?
Brandon
of
Cole. Well, Brandon Cole developed it, but Photo Me Ike did a short today with
it?
it.
Okay. I like watching. I like watching Photo Me Ike when he did the review of the Tamron or the Nikon 28-75 or whatever, the Tamron rebrand or whatever. I can't remember which lens, but he was talking about it works. It because everybody was complaining about if it's just a rebrand of Tamron, it's not going to be as good and blah blah blah. But I trust Ike, and he did a real good review showing video, stills, and everything else. And for the money, it was a great lens. It's all in what you can accept. And, we say that all the time over here. Somebody else say, well, it's this, it's soft here, or it's there, whatever. Yeah, but it's not a $3,000 lens. What do you expect? Is it good enough for what you do? If you're happy with it, then that's the way to go. So anyway, I'll check it out. I'll check out Ike.
Hey, you know what, Vahagan? Maybe me and you need to have. I mean, I'm kind of blowing our cover, but maybe we need to have like a fake rivalry just to kind of boost up our channels.
Oh man!
Hold on, I'm posting this live stream on my communities tab. Oh.
Nice. Let me I'll probably do the same thing.
Oh
since
yeah.
I couldn't get the share to work.
But I'm live now on AP Studios. Road to 1,000 subs for Chuck. We are almost there. Come on in.
I'll tell you what, folks, I really appreciate this. This is something else. Nothing what I expected tonight. Nothing at all. I expected just to come on again and have, some people that might be around and want to chat and whatever, might be bored. But man, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is cool, man. Guys, I know I'm going to speak to the handful of you that are in the chat and never comment. Well, there's probably 10 of you in here right now. Maybe more, but say hi. We'd like to see who's listening, and subscribe. We're 12 away.
I appreciate it. Vahagan. So I guess I got to do this. Mama will come back and want to watch the tail end of this whenever I do wrap it up. And she got me this shirt. For those of you that don't know, she got it for me for Christmas because that's how much she cares. So I always pull it out and put it up during the stream. That's my bride. She doesn't want to talk to me about photography, but she wants me to talk about photography. Go figure.
Oh my gosh, Roy, I love the names of Australian areas, man. Nanny Goat. Is that a real place?
Yeah, it is.
I like Katoomba. Katoomba's good. So, somebody said that they visited Waka Waka.
Wagga Wagga.
Hey.
Wagga Wagga.
Hey, Nick, I changed my mind. I'm not selling it. You guys talked me out of it. So, no, Nick. How you doing, Nick, by the way? Hey, Fel, I wish I had his body and his money.
Who, me? It's not that great, V.
Huh? Who?
I said, who, me, Vaughan? It's not that great.
I said Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he has any money. I think that divorce took him for everything because he's now an announcer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Daryl
Okay,
H just joined us. Hey, Daryl, good to see you, man.
What's up, Daryl H? Been seeing Daryl H a lot around. I think Daryl H came from Simon's channel, right? I think that's how he discovered this.
No, I don't know. Daryl, I can't remember, but he's been around a while. He's been a subscriber for a while. He's in there quite often. He lives, literally a few miles away from me, and he's asked several times that we get together. All right, Daryl, I got to commit here on air. We're going to do that here in the next 2 weeks. We're going to get together, even if it's just to have a cup of coffee, because I've said it and said it and said it. And I mean, you're that close. There's no reason why we can't link up. So there you have it, man. On air, live. I'm stuck.
Oh, DOS 777. That I
Yeah.
recognize.
Yeah.
That I recognize. I got you, buddy.
Oh.
All right, guys. All right. Here we go.
Mossman.
Mossman. 989, baby.
Oh,
11
man.
away.
Getting there.
See, now you all have forced me to keep going because
See, Chuck always says he's like the channel, it motivates me. No, being 10 away is the motivation. If we're here until 6 a.m., we're gonna do it.
well, you know, it's funny you say that because often, especially on the Saturday night stream, I'm ready to go. I'm just beat. I'm ready to go. And I'll ask, does anybody want to hang on and keep the stream going? Of course, I get a plenty of, oh, yeah. And I'll look up there and all of a sudden the watchers have jumped from 38 to back up to 60 or something. It's like, man, I can't leave now.
Yeah, that's right. You can't leave ever, Chuck.
Yeah. It's
The first big brother of photography live streams. It's just the camera's always going.
yeah, there you go. Oh man.
11 away, guys. 11 subs. That's nothing. Come on.
We're gonna get there. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
I like that, James. The T-shirt. I was there when Chuck hit 1,000. Speaking of which, Amaz, you know, let me know. I think you said you knew of a place to for merch where they print it and ship it in the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I want to get in touch with them because that's next on the agenda is shirts for those that might want them. I definitely want to do that because you guys have come up with so many good ideas for shirts for the channel. I mean, I got to figure out how to do the blurry Bigfoot shirt. We got to figure that out. I mean, that just cracked me up that night. Oh man,
We're at
don't know Bigfoot. There's never been a bad photo taken of him. And you're going to say, yeah, there has, because none of them are in focus. Therein lies the problem. It's not that the camera wasn't focused. Bigfoot is a blurry creature by nature. So every photo taken of him is an accurate representation of who he is. You had to be here. You had to be here. We had a great time that night, though. Well, we do that quite often. We have good times when it just gets out of control.
Hey, we're at 66 thumbs ups. So can we get that to 100? Come on. Thumbs up.
Oh man, why are you guys doing this for me? I'll tell you, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but I just, again, you know, look how red I'm getting. I'm humbled.
So, you know, how can I discover this channel and start getting my passion back into Nikon? I want postings about Nikon. Then you come along a few months later, and now you're bringing us all together. So it's like the glue. You guys have gotten the Nikon team to now be out here and be posting videos. So you guys deserve it. Chuck, this live stream, it's making us all get together and talk. See each other's faces.
Nikon, where's Chuck's money truck? Start backing that up.
Hey,
Man.
I appreciate that, Wayne. That's such a powerful statement you just
It
made.
is. It is. It is that, you know, and I think, you know, often if I see a video and, you know, it kind of strikes me as, hey, I like this, I'll always tell them, I think I did that with you, Wayne. I just invited you, hey, come check it out. You know, we just chat, talk about whatever. And even though you were using a Sony, I think I sent it anyway and said, hey, check us out. You know, these are the kind of people, everybody that's in the chat right now, and all those that aren't in the chat right now that are, you know, on the channels so often, you know, everybody's good people, because look at what's going on over here in the chat right now. And I brag about that all the time to other people when they ask about the channel. I say, well, the chat room, there's more information passed in the chat room than there is on the channel itself. There's so many smart people over here, and they can answer questions. I love seeing all the all the sidebars that go on over here in the chat. And other people may be so arrogant that they feel like they're being ignored, or hey, it's my channel, talk about what I'm talking about. But I honestly love seeing you all and other conversations over here. And again, if that's all this channel offers, man, I'm a happy camper. That everybody
Hold
gets.
on, I gotta cut you off, Chuck.
Uh-oh.
Mossman, 990, baby, 990, 10
Oh,
away.
man.
I might not have to make a pot of coffee after all. I was considering it.
Oh man, I'm glad I did make a pot of coffee earlier, and now I'm out of this cup. See, you got me all nervous, people.
I kind of want a cup
The
of coffee.
excitement is
though.
getting.
I can't
Add
handle
more.
the pressure.
What time is it?
Well,
Oh,
I have to
hell
tell
no,
you
it's
guys, I'm going to
8:15.
be going out around 10:30, so they get off to get ready. Me and John are going to go out and shoot, meet with some other photographers here in Malaysia.
Give us a live
Speaking
stream,
about
man. Show us what you're doing out there.
If we still be
You
on.
know, if I know how to do it, if I can figure it out, I'll get something for you guys.
If you go on your phone and you just like you hit the upload and you just hit go live.
Really?
Yeah, just with your phone, just click the link with your phone, and you're done.
Is that in YouTube or the YouTube studio?
It's just on the main page.
A restream.
Robert, that's too funny. Oh man.
Oh, it's live.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just hit this little plus button that's like at the bottom. That's hard to see, but
Yeah.
it's like in the center, and you just hit like
Create,
go live.
upload a video and go live. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, guys, can I say something? Fel just made a really a comment that made me think. But before I do that, guys, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit that thumbs up button, guys. We need to get this to 100, and we need 10 more subs. So 10 more subs, and 100 likes. So, but Fel's comment here about look at Fro.
Oh yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
Humbleness sometimes doesn't sell. Look at Fro and where he is. How do I dissect this comment? 'Cause it is a good topic.
Well, but you know what? There's so much truth in it because I don't know. That's an indicator too that there is probably, and I'm not saying from Pro's channel, but everybody's looking for drama or something like that. And honestly, people are looking for instruction. Everybody's looking for instruction. And I get that all the time too. You know, I came here and all we're doing is talking this and that and whatever. But again, I just want everybody to know that's what we do here. If you're coming here for instruction, you can get that actually. You can get some great tips. You can get tricks. You can get answers to questions all over here in the chat. I don't propose to be a techie person. I just like what I see and things like that. That's the kind of photographer I am. But anyway, there are so many people over here in the chat that can answer your questions. And again, that's why I said, Roy, we like you when you're actually live on the camera, because we mentioned a Nikon F2 and you turn around
And bring up the gear.
and you pick one up off the shelf. I mean, it doesn't matter what, that's the reason everybody loves you in here, because here we go. There it is.
There it is.
Yes, had to get the right one.
Oh man.
Hey, we got 72 thumbs up, Chuck.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
That's a lot of
Yeah, you're
likes.
getting there.
That's a lot
Thank
of
you,
likes.
folks.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you know what? That's true. I haven't been actually eating enough M&Ms, man. Now I'm getting nervous. So I got to eat M&Ms.
Chuck, wait, hold on, wait. Oh no, Chuck, what if not eating the M&Ms is why we're doing so well tonight?
Oh man, I blew it. I blew it. I blew
Hey,
it.
Chuck,
man.
If
Chuck.
only you would be
Yeah.
eating Skittles.
Can I say something where I know you mentioned something where why are you guys doing this for me and this and that? I'm getting red.
Yeah.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. The amount of work you put in and the time to just have us here, week in and week out, twice a week, is just, you deserve it, man. So
Yes, sir.
that's why we're here.
Again, it's hard for me to accept that. Again, I was in the military where you did your job. You had commanders that didn't recognize anything significant. You say, well, he did this. And the commander would just say, well, he's doing his job. I don't know. Or maybe it's just in my nature. But anyway, I do. From the bottom of my heart, folks, heartfelt, thank you very much. I don't know why you do it, but I'm proud to say that, you guys are my friends. And, that's another thing we throw around too much on YouTube. But honestly, I consider everybody that's been in my stream a friend. I know we haven't met face to face, and someday maybe we can do that, or at least from time to time have some kind of a get together where some of us can, actually meet up. And I've done that down in New York City with, a few folks, ATR Bear, Ted, Paul, and Albert. And man, it's so much. It's so nice. so now everybody's challenging Roy.
Roy's going crazy over there.
What was that? Was that a Yashica or was that a Rolleiflex? It was too quick. I looked at the wrong time.
Well, he's typing. This is on sound.
We can hear him typing. I think he thinks he's muted, but he's
going
not.
crazy with all his gear.
Chinese seagull.
Chinese seagull? Oh.
The hell is that?
That is cool.
Chinese
Is what it
seagull.
is.
That's
Wow.
cool.
Oh, I love the script on the top. That's super cool.
Wow.
Chinese camera. Whoops. Don't drop it.
Well, there you go. And this is why we love Roy. Is he pretty much has everything. I mean, it's amazing. Roy always asks, why do you want me on there? Well, Roy, I mean, come on, man.
Feel like a museum, Roy.
Yeah.
I do try.
That reminded me of something when somebody said don't drop it. Did you drop it, Roy?
Just mucking around.
Oh, okay. I was had a live stream, not a live stream, but
Vahagan, sorry to interrupt. Do it. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
I gotta confirm. There we go. Yeah. Ready?
Mossman.
991. 991. 9 away.
Chuck, I don't know how you're feeling, but I know how I felt whenever I was on live stream watching the climb to 1,000. Okay, and
wait. We got another one. Mossman. 992. 992.
You know, I've just been following and not asking any questions. Why are we yelling Mossman whenever we hit that? We should be going like Chucko.
No. At this point, don't change anything.
Yeah, it's good. It's good karma, I guess. Just keep rolling with it.
If it works, why change it, right?
Exactly. Oh man,
it's good, man.
Dude, we're gonna hit it, dude.
8 away. 8 away, guys.
Oh man.
If you guys have channels out there, all you 60 people, just put in your communities tab. We're here talking.
We're doing it.
Come on.
The next one's going to be Mr. Wayne because he's at 800. We're going to get him to 1,000 next.
Thank you, gents.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, it's been moving.
I'm gonna I didn't think I subbed to your channel. I'm gonna sub.
Hey,
I thought you were already in there.
Bro, I'm so
Hagen?
busy, man. I'm not, but you'll get one today.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
yeah, that's the one thing we haven't achieved yet. We've been so close is the Brady Bunch screen. We've been so close.
Oh, the 9?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's see.
You're right, Robert. That's something else. That'll be another milestone. We got past the 6 hours.
Vahagan, get ready. Confirm.
Oh my God, another one. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mossman. 7 to go.
more to go.
Man.
Dude,
And thank you to all you guys who are subbing. This is great.
Yeah, dude, hey, what's the hey guys, while we're here, go sub to Wayne as well. I just realized that I thought I had subbed, and so YouTube might be doing that goofy stuff where it just like randomly unsubs people because I know for a fact I subbed. So he may Wayne, I don't know if you said something incredibly offensive and YouTube was like,
I don't know. You know, I always feel like I go 5 one day, drop 1, go up 4, drop 1. I'm like, every time I go up, there's always one dropping out.
you know what it is?
And that's what I think what happened to me because I thought I subbed. I don't know why it's not subbed, but I will.
You know what it is? It's probably people like Roy that keeps unsubbing and subbing to keep you and everyone else at the top of his list. I seriously thought that Roy was going to be a problem on my channel when he first showed up because he was unsubbing like every other day, and I was like, and it wasn't until I met him on the live stream, and he's like, "Oh no, I do
Thank you,
that
guys.
to stuff that I want at the top of my feed." And I was like, "Oh, I thought you were like a jerk." It was just like a jerk that couldn't get enough. Turned out to be the nicest guy ever. What's up, John?
There we go. There we go.
I seriously thought that Roy was going to be a
Hey.
problem.
We've got the Malaysian mafia in here now.
John, mute the YouTube.
I couldn't resist.
Hey, John, you got to
another-
mute the tube.
You got another tab going with the sound.
You were like a
You got to
jerk,
mute that one.
a jerk that couldn't get enough.
Craig C, good to see you, sir. Craig is somebody that came over from ordinary filmmaker from Simon's channel. Great to see you in here, Craig. Malaysian mafia in here now.
There you go.
I should
There
get,
you go.
I should get a camera ready because as soon as we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do the anime run.
Party, party, party.
Yeah, you know what? Robert brought up, I think Saturday night, that's going to be the topic for the live stream is we reached 1,000 subs, and I want to thank everybody. And that's exactly what it's going to be Saturday night.
We got to
Got
do
another
two.
one?
We got to do two. We're at
No way.
995.
No way.
995.
Oh, dude. All right, here we go. The first one. 1, 2, 3. Mossman. The second one. 1, 2, 3. Mossman. 995, man.
There
We're
you
seriously
go.
doing this in the next 10 minutes. Like, it's
Oh,
so
man.
close.
I can't even believe it's happening. I really can't. Again, I just wanted to go on and talk about photography, and thanks to you all and everybody in the chat and everybody, this is happening. It's pretty wild, I'll tell
Watch.
you.
We're going to get to 999 and Chuck's going to get an email from YouTube and be like, we heard that people think you're a petulant child. Unfortunately, we cannot.
Hold on, guys. One more. Here we go.
What?
1, 2, 3. Mossman.
Wow. That's crazy.
996.
What is
Oh,
Mothman?
Thank you, Nick.
Well, who's Mothman?
Thank you, Nick.
What is Mothman?
Thank you, Nick.
Hey, John, is your sound back on again?
Thank you, Nick.
Somebody's having an echo coming through. That Z-Wave?
No, it's not me.
Yeah.
John.
I don't have any
Yeah.
volume on.
Is
I'm just-
Mossman even here?
He
was
was.
earlier.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you come in earlier, Craig. I'm a bit overwhelmed right now, man, with what everybody's doing. I really am. I was going to say earlier, you may think it's crazy, but I'm more nervous about this than I was in firefights over in Afghanistan. I'm telling you the truth.
Really?
Roy, thank you. Yeah, you know, there, you know what's going to happen. You know what you're doing. You know, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. It just becomes second nature. I know it sounds crazy, but it does. But this is like, man, I don't even know how to explain it. I really don't. And,
Hey,
and
you're gonna start making dough, Chuck.
yeah, I'll make all 50 cents a month.
Till the numbers
Never
right.
know.
Hey, we're at 996.
Yeah.
Or more.
4 more. 4 more years. 4 more years.
That's the way it
Man.
seems like. That road to 1,000 seems like 4 more years.
That's
Well,
what we're just
you know,
talking about. My
you
number
know-
went to 804 and dropped to 803 as I refresh the screen.
I was just gonna say, I really appreciate everything everybody's doing tonight, and this is so much fun. But by morning, I'll be at 998.
No,
You're gonna be
Chuck,
over
you
1,000.
gotta call you gotta call the lieutenant the lieutenant governor of Georgia and squeeze him for some more votes.
There you go. There
Nine-
you go.
997.
I know you got it.
You got that?
All I need is
997.
Come on.
997,
All right,
guys.
Bobby.
We got 3 more. You ready?
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Mossman.
Mossman.
Man, I appreciate that. I really do. It's
Oh, we're so
amazing.
close.
Hey,
Three
J-Rod is
more.
asking when you start a channel, Chuck.
I'm sorry.
J-Rod is asking when you started a channel.
October of 21 is when I started it, because that's when I actually have had the channel forever. I made a few old videos. They're still stuck on the channel there. But I picked it up when the Z9 was about to be announced. It was actually September, I guess, is when I got started doing live streams in earnest. But then it became a norm in about January, because for those of you that remember, that was my ranting about Nikon USA, and how slow it was to get the camera out in everybody's hands and blah, blah, blah. And for whatever reason, a lot of people liked that. And all of a sudden I thought, well, man, I need to do more of this. Everybody enjoys it. And I think I said at the time, some people were talking about, I don't want to hear about the rants and who cares. And you're a petulant child. I heard that a lot. But I had somebody tell me something. He says, you are the voice of people that feel this way, but don't have a platform to talk about it. And that kind of inspired me more. All right. I'll be the voice of those that don't have a platform.
Yeah,
So
you're doing something great here, man. Bringing the community together, and we're happy to be here.
We got one, 998.
No way.
Oh, it just went back to 997. Dang
What?
it.
All right.
What the heck? Oh, come on. Y'all playing.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's just do this the opposite. Ew, awesome.
So the 1,000 subscriber gets a free bag of M&Ms.
Actually, Fel, I saw your comment, and I would not do that, and here's why. Whenever I did my 1,000 subscriber watch party, I did giveaways. I gave away a bunch of prints, and I would say like 7 of the prints were in the United States. Shipping cost $40. One, Argentina, like $135 to ship it. It was, it was totally worth it, because once it arrived, he like sent me a picture, and he had gloves on holding the print, and he was just like treating my picture so respectful, and it made me feel good. But that hurt at the UPS store.
Hey, Jamil, thanks so much for the subscription, though. I really appreciate it again. And everybody else that has subscribed. I don't have all the names. I don't see all the names, but I appreciate that. I really do. And I'm glad you like listening to a bunch of grumpy old men.
We're back to 998, guys. We got it back.
We got it. All right.
We got it.
I guess here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mossman.
Gary, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
that's right. J-Rod was one of the people that it actually made me feel really good, because like I had all kinds of different stuff like merch and stuff, and actually a lot of people chose prints, and that makes a photographer feel really good.
All right, guys, this is historic. Hold on. 2 away. This is big.
Wow.
Okay.
It's crazy. And my internet went out, so I can't keep up with the subscribe, or at least on this computer. Hang on. There. Okay. We're good. I didn't want to miss it, Chuck. I want to watch this turn to 1,000. And I have a little bit of a celebration on my iPad over here. So as soon as it hits 1,000.
The next one is 999, Chuck. 999.
Wow. That's incredible.
Wait, that's German for no, no, no. We want yes, yes, yes.
Oh, for Chinese, 999 is a very good number.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Hang on. I got to tell the wife to turn the channel on. She's going to be happy. I'll tell her it's all because of you all and her shirt that she got me.
Sure.
Tell the wife to subscribe as well.
Hey, Bogan.
Wouldn't that be funny if his wife was... She's
Bogan, I love your client stories the other day. I was
Thanks,
on the floor laughing, man.
Thanks,
I
man.
can relate, man. I got a few doozies too. And I was on the floor.
I have a lot of crazy
Oh,
stories.
can you do
of
my little
experiences.
son's birthday party? Turns into a major event.
I have crazy stories.
That's crazy,
about, like,
right?
experiences with models,
With the
but I
same
can't
money.
share them on YouTube. Like they'll probably get me demonetized.
So, hey, Vaughan, while we wait for this elusive next subscriber, I know what you've done to help me, and you've helped others as well. And what Simon did. How do I factor this into one stream a month? How do we structure this that it's just about the smaller channels on YouTube and do a whole stream talking about those folks to get people to go over and look at their channels and sub? I want to do that once a month at least. We do a photo review, but I'd like to do one stream a month that is dedicated to all those that are good channels, providing content, great content, and just don't get any call outs or recognition.
Yeah, just I guess little by little, shout them out, make a list, and maybe send them an email, invite them to the channel.
Yep.
To be a panelist.
Yeah, I just, again, for everything that you guys have done for me, and it's everybody that's in the chat and everything else. I want to do this for some other folks. And Wayne, Wayne's he hit that magic point where I was just like, is it ever going to move? It goes up one, down two, down one, up two. I don't know what it is when you hit that magic 880 something mark, or 850 to 880. But anyway, I got to return the favor somehow. I got to pay it forward.
Chuck, can you make money when you hit 1,000 on live chats?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It's you don't have to wait for super chats.
What he'll have to do is Chuck should be able to the option for him to insert ads will open up. So if he inserts an ad every hour, or he could just not do ads at all, but if he inserts an ad every hour, he'll make some money, and it should open his old stuff up that's already posted. When people watch it, they'll get the ad at the beginning if they go back and rewatch, and then his older content as well if people find that. Which, Chuck, as you grow your older stuff, even if you don't like it that much or whatever, it'll start getting views because people will find you and they'll be like, oh, what other stuff has he done? So
I think YouTube is changing things a little bit too. Recently it was the shorts, adding the shorts for revenue, but supposedly live streams are supposed to have, they're going to do something for live streams because there just aren't that many out there. And what else was it? And I'll tell you, I don't want any ads when we're live. I don't want any of that going on. That's for certain.
Look at Mosman's comment.
Make it rain, Chuck.
Make it rain.
Oh.
Oh man.
As far as like the up and down, I think maybe you just notice it more whenever you're climbing, because I used to notice every single one and like wonder, oh, what the heck did I do this time? And sometimes it's just dead subscribers. It's somebody that subscribed once but they like never watched you again, and then when they realize it, they're cleaning up their YouTube. But I actually am very eager for the day whenever I have so
wait hold on hey
wait
hold on. Ready? 1 2 3. Mosman!
1,000 subscribers.
Not yet.
No, I'm looking at it right now. It says 1K.
Oh,
we did it right now.
Yeah,
right now.
We did it.
Wow.
Chuck's at 1,000.
There you go. Yes.
Wow.
Oh, we are
Submit
there,
the Google AdSense application now, Chuck.
Yeah. I have everything submitted. I'm just waiting for them to tell me that I qualify. That's it.
Oh, we are there. We are there. Hang on.
There you go.
Congratulations, Chuck.
Congratulations, Chuck.
Thank you,
Welcome
folks.
to the mainstream with your restream.
Anime Run.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man, Chuck, you deserve it. What a long road.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Z-Wade, so what if Chuck starts making videos on YouTube similar to like yours, non restream, and combine it with the live stream?
your subscribers will probably rocket up because even though YouTube is pushing live streaming, nothing really grows a channel. I have felt like so the shorts. Me and Vahagan actually talked about this. Like we can't figure it out because one of them will get like 1,045 minutes and then stop, and then some will get like 20, right? But what shorts are good for? They're actually terrible for money. Like my best shorts make like a dime, and they're terrible, but they are really good for subscribers. Really good for subscribers. And so like a combination of all three of those things will just that'll send the channel like growing really fast.
Like-
So he should do that then.
Like Carmine
Yeah.
from New York, Carmine's channel is just boomed up. He's making shorts every day, and that guy has like almost 3,000 subs already. Amazing. But hey, Chuck, congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Yeah, dude,
much.
this is
You know,
a big
deal.
No. I thank all of you guys that are here right now. That I tell you what, if I had just done a live stream tonight and you guys had gone on about your lives and business, this probably would not have happened. So I have to thank you all and everybody that's in the chat. You know, honestly, it's great, man. It's great.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm happy for you, Chuck.
Z-Wade, does he need to do anything to apply, or YouTube will? I think he needs to
YouTube-
submit something, right?
YouTube will send you an email and they will say we will send you the application within 2 weeks. I think I got mine in like 4 days. But you should get an email soon saying like congratulations and stuff like that, and then that they'll reach out to you. And then once you submit the application, you're good. It's like they have already noticed you. They already told you, hey, you know, you now qualify for the YouTube partnership program.
Folks, if I'm quiet, I'm just sitting over taking it all in, looking at all the comments, and I thank you all very much.
I think you can manually do it too if you go to like this monetization section on your YouTube panel and say, okay, check it.
Mine didn't, and not until YouTube reached out to me, because as soon as I hit 1,000, as soon as I shut down that live stream, I tried. I was like, yeah, we're doing it, and then it wasn't available. But I don't know. I mean, things have changed so much in the last year or so.
And then you got to give them your bank info so they could wire you the cash every month.
Yep.
Well, they'll tell you to set up AdSense, and then you just link that to. I think you can link it to originally I had mine linked to a PayPal, you know, and then I just recently switched it to Z-Wade Photo LLC. But yeah, I'm happy for you, Chuck.
I just checked. All the blocks are checked, you know, watch hours, how to join, you know, I'd already been down this process of setting everything up. They're already checked. Follow community guidelines, check.
Oh, great.
They count. I've got 30,000 of 4,000 public watch hours.
40,000?
Yeah.
That's more than me. I need to live stream more.
Two-step verification. And the last one, the one that was empty, is now checked. 1,000 of 1,000 subscribers. There it is.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Chuck, would you do reviews?
You know, we've talked about that before. I may do if I do a review, it's really going to be just from my point of view. You know, things like I just got this lens or whatever, and you know, here's my thoughts. So here's what I'm getting from it. Maybe show some photos. I'm not one of those kind of people. I'm not so techie, John. And people want techie. You know.
Oh, I see. They don't want your personal.
I guess. You know, I just want to talk about, you know, look, here's what I'm getting from this. Here's how I love the feel of this lens, and, you know, whatever it might be. But yeah, because everybody's going to get techie, and I don't care to go there. I just want to.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not into it. I just want to take pictures.
Yeah.
You know, I like the sizzle. I don't want to know the steak, you know? Right?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
I just want to. I want to do this. I want to do this for you, Chuck. I drink about once a year, and this is a very delicious one. And I'll just take a little, just a little one for Chuck.
Hey, pass it, Z-Wade. Pass it along.
Right.
Like you passing it.
Okay.
I'll cover
Give
it
it to
so we
Wayne.
don't get flagged, but it's a. Hendrix, bottled in Scotland. And it's absolutely disgusting without tonic.
Pass that over, man. I'll drink some of
Yeah,
that.
pass
Just
it
a-
over.
Just a little bit of a celebratory sip for Chuck. God, that burns.
Ooh.
Uh,
Right.
well, yeah.
I'm
wow,
so
and-
happy for you, Chuck, man. I remember how I felt when I hit 1,000, man. I just I know it's actually recent. It's recent. I know how you feel, man. It's so
Yeah.
good. I'm so happy for you, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
tell
sir.
me. Tell me how you felt. Did you feel like it's going to go away though, or something that, I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll be at 500 subs?
No, I was kind of nervous because I didn't know how YouTube worked. I was worried that maybe if it dropped below 1,000 that they would like hold off on it, but it was totally fine. I was a little bit nervous, but really mostly I was like energized. I woke up the next morning and I literally decided that I wasn't gonna improvise anymore. I was gonna start structuring my videos. Like it really lit a fire under my backside. Like it really, really motivated me to like really step up and figure out how I can hit 2,000.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Party. Yeah.
Got a rave going on over there.
Party's happening.
Oh man. Yeah. I just wanted, I don't know. I just want to have fun, man. Now really have fun. Again, that's the hurdle I wanted to get over. And, everything else is just icing on the cake down the road. Again, though, and none of it happens without all of you folks. It doesn't happen. And anybody that's got a small channel and you think it won't happen, just you got to keep plugging away at it, because there were some days when I was questioning, well, why am I doing this? All of a sudden, I just lost 14 subscribers. What good does it do? Is it not fun for anybody? Then, but
You just
Jay
wait.
McVision, thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
On Saturday's live stream, it's going to start off with Chuck Talks is sponsored by Squarespace.
Yeah.
There's no one else does it like this. No photo live stream is like this. So
There's
Very
not
Let's
a
all
single one.
unsubscribe so we can do it again.
Let's re-celebrate. Let's do it until
All right.
Z Wade is wasted with celebratory sips.
Drinks.
Yeah. Oh man, there you go.
I think
Robert
you're right,
Daniels,
Roy.
go ask Stu if he can bring some wacky tobacco.
That fun, what did my
We
great
heard-
grandmother used to call it? Funny grass.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's we haven't heard from Stu in a while. I might have to check up with Stu just to make sure he's okay. Everything's going well for him.
I think he's living his best life, man. Good for him. I do miss him. I do miss his channel though.
Yeah. I do too, because he definitely he was just fun to watch.
Yeah, he was a character,
Yep. But again, I can't stop thanking you all enough. It would not have happened had, well, I don't know. I mean, everything, again, just I'm going to go live. Told my wife, yeah, I'm going live just for maybe an hour, because again, she was tired of hearing photo stuff and whatever. But wow,
Right.
man.
Ray Powell. Chuck is sponsored by Grits and JPEGs.
Oh man. Yeah, man. I've made some comments that have ruffled some feathers, haven't I? Man. JPEGs. Who'd have thunk? Just saying I shoot JPEGs would have made people upset. Yeah.
Chuck, I have to say that your Maine Coon back there does not look that thrilled that you hit 1,000 subs.
No.
he looks totally unimpressed.
He doesn't know it, but I may give him a little extra food tonight. Oh man. Yeah. Who'd have thunk this? I really hadn't expected this at all. And I think there was a little bit of fervor because people were in here watching just to see it happen. I think that was kind of fun. I can see that, some people are dwindling now, and that's okay. I would be doing the same thing if somebody were that close. I ran across the channel. I definitely would be there.
No, you still got 61.
Yeah, it just went back up. There you go. I mean,
That's
again,
Restream playing games with you is what that is.
well, I think that may be true. And again, I can really talk to Restream, you know, from a different point of view. I don't know how much difference it makes, but let them know that, you know, I'm having some issues with Restream and I need some answers.
How come
What's
you
that?
don't use Zoom?
Zoom is not a creative platform at all. It's just a very blank, dry platform for those meetings and calls and things like that. And it's a little, well, I don't know how much it costs, but I mean, obviously there's a paid subscription to Zoom. Anything above one other person or something, I don't know. But I like this because it's plug and play. It really is simple. And I didn't have any problems until just recently. And I'm blaming
Boggin
it.
uses Zoom, right? Boggin, you use Zoom?
No, StreamYard.
Oh, StreamYard.
How much does StreamYard cost? Because I don't have anything left in my YouTube budget. In fact, I'm still out of pocket, but I
Well,
would like to get something besides
there's a
YouTube service because it's
there's
kinda
a
sucks.
free option. That's all you need.
Mm.
So, you know, who cares about the logo on the top? If you care, then it's $25 a month.
No, that's
Oh,
not
man.
bad. That's not bad.
No.
How much is the one that you're on, Chuck? What is it? Restream. How much is it every month?
Restream IO. I don't know what it is a month. I just pay for the yearly subscription, and you can pay it in monthly installments, I guess, as well. But it's almost $500 for a year.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of insane. I mean, I bought DaVinci Resolve for less than that, and it's way more useful. That's incredibly expensive. Or it
Yeah.
seems expensive. I don't have anything to compare it to, but
Well, and you know,
Lord.
that's what I was saying, you know, way back when we were talking about monetization and, you know, whatever. I said, you know, I don't expect to get rich from YouTube. I have no intention of doing that. I mean, I've set myself up for, you know, to be able to live out to a ripe old age with what I have. But if it paid the bills on, you know, the channel, that would be nice, you know?
yeah. And honestly, you should be able to cover $25 a month pretty quick, except in AdSense won't pay you out until you hit like 100, I think is the minimum payout.
Yeah.
But once you should be able to turn $25 a month pretty early. So you're there, Chuck. I'm happy for you.
Well, I appreciate it again. And it wouldn't be if it wasn't for you guys. I mean, you guys going to your channels and talking to people and on, you know, Instagram and everything else. And that goes for everybody over here in the chat too, because I saw a lot of you talking about that and I really appreciate it. It seems like 19 people would be an easy number to surmount, but it would be for anybody that isn't trying on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Chucky, you've made the world bigger for all of us. I met Matt, Wayne. I met all kinds of people, you know, worldwide, and your channel has gotten worldwide attention.
You know, that's what's crazy is
That's cool.
Wayne is literally in your neighborhood, but you would have never known.
Exactly.
You know,
I mean,
that's
he's just
crazy.
I'm going to see him in a couple hours. We're going to have a great time shooting, and they're passing some pictures. And he was over at my house. He taught me all kinds of video stuff. I had no idea.
He robbed you blind, and you haven't
the-
realized it yet. And
I never even turned on the Z9 movie, did I? I didn't even know how he helped me with all the settings for the movie, for the video part. Right, Wayne? Yesterday,
I was like,
had
I should have your
idea.
camera, John, because you're not using it. Not the way it's supposed to be.
And then I tell you what makes it extra special with Wayne. His wife is from Mongolia. She's Mongolian, and we had the greatest time talking about her hometown and showing pictures. And I've been there so many times that it's just a lot of fun.
And
I wish I was there.
I met you through Matt Granger, right, John?
Yeah, Matt Granger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Bog has just been, he just makes me laugh every time I see his videos. I can totally relate,
yeah.
There's all these kooky stories, which I go crazy over.
D-Moot's in the house. Oh, also Jason Michael's photography. Yes, I don't know if you can right now, but now that Chuck is monetized, yes, you should be able to tip and do like an M&M fund. Are you able to do that right now, Chuck? Or have you
No.
been able to do that so far?
No.
Okay, so that will open up. So
He's
now,
got to they got to do their thing on YouTube before.
yeah, once they finish that, then that will be available for the audience.
Plus,
And
he's
then
gonna have to turn it on his panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I did this everything, but I'm gonna have to go back and check it, and I'll do that later. It says here after you've done all this, but I've checked all the blocks, so I know that I did AdSense and everything else that I could do up to the point of waiting, and then it says that I have to wait if your application. No, that's if it wasn't successful. Let's not go there.
By the way, everybody, we have D-Moots in the house. If you're not subscribed, go do that, because D-Moots is proof that talent is not enough for YouTube. A gorgeous, gorgeous wildlife photographer.
Yep.
I mean, absolutely stunning work. I don't even own the lenses to go and shoot wildlife, and his pictures make me want to, because he just like smacks me in the face with how good his wildlife is. So go sub to D-Moots right now.
I second everything you said.
Yeah.
What's up, D-Moot?
Thank you, David. I appreciate it, man. If it wouldn't have been for these cast members in here, this motley crew that was so kind to push so hard to get this done tonight, and everybody that's in the chat, we wouldn't be here. So yeah, man, it was quite the ride, David. It really was. It was a lot of fun for the last hour and a half or 2 hours.
Hey, Joe Stroud, have a good night, man. And please be careful, because I like your photography a lot. Please be careful.
Motley Crew.
Absolutely, Joe. And thanks. I checked out your photo. I think I responded to it, and you said you sent me an email response. Joe sent me another bit of his creativity. I don't know what he wants to do for the photo review, but again, so I sent him a response, guys, from all of us saying, I think we all want to come hang out with you for a few days to learn how to do this.
I think he just has something here, because I could totally like sit down and I could probably absolutely rip off his editing style, but I could never get his ideas. His ideas are so crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where like Joe's talent is like up here so hard, and I can only aspire. Like I would have to sit down with a notebook and just be like, how in the heck do I come up with something so like original, you know?
Does this look like a faulty bulb?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. It looks like a garage, like a
You
garage
broke it.
single line thing.
So I can't quit. I can't stop thinking about this idea. I'm, for the stream, I'm going to set one of the days, one stream every month is going to be dedicated to lifting up or talking about all the other great channels that are out there that aren't, at 1,000 subscribers, that are just continually putting out content, and they're just not, they're climbing that hill anyway.
Like
I'm going to
me.
think about that. I'm going to do it. I mean, I got to figure out how to do it.
I've only got 250 subscribers in 10 years.
We're going to shoot some stuff. Before I leave, we're going to shoot some stuff and get you to post some more.
Yeah, man.
I haven't, Chuck, I haven't figured this YouTube whatnot out,
Well, you and me both, John.
I was telling Wayne, I started it 10 years ago doing a stupid unboxing of a, I don't know, D4 or something like that. And that's before we even had, high-speed internet. But for a while, I couldn't handle the flame,
Mm-hmm.
I was never, I never expected trolls and flame. I didn't know what it was. And all you want to do is say something nice and inform people, all of a sudden they throw you under the bus.
It is at
I
its
couldn't figure it
absolute
out.
worst. It's at its absolute worst sub 500 subscribers, because it's almost like YouTube knows to recommend your stuff to insomniacs. And they're just like I would wake up in the morning with the most hateful, rude stuff. But see, I wasn't monetized, so it was totally cool. And I can't repeat on Chuck's family friendly good Christian channel. I can't repeat the things that I said to people, but here's the thing. At work, my actual career, people go out of their way to try to one up my wit. You can't do it. It is a bad idea to give me time on YouTube to think about how I want to respond. It's a bad idea, because if I can burn you like that, you don't want me thinking about it.
No,
and
I
said some horrible things to people to where they would delete their own comments, and it was fun. And then I hit 1,000 subscribers. It's like, okay, now everything I worked for can be like ripped away from me by YouTube. So I had to start playing nice.
No, Z-Way, did you get a lot of flame, or do you still get flame?
sub 500 subscribers? Oh,
what
yeah,
about
dude.
now?
Now, not so much. I have a couple of people that are jerks. If it's bad enough, I'll just I don't like blocking people, but like I try to respond nice first. And if they come back with something else rude, I'll go at them a little bit, which you shouldn't do. YouTube recommends you ignore things, but I'm really, really hard on responding to every comment. And so sometimes like I try to be nice. If they keep it going, then maybe I'll give them back a little bit. And if they keep it going even further, then I'll, instead of just being mean, I kind of go into like a psychological thing. You know, it's like, I don't know if you've read the comments, but you're literally the only jerk in my comment section. And most of the time they delete their own comments.
So Vog, do you get a lot of flame and trolls?
No, not really. Like I said, I respond to a lot of comments, so but no, sometimes, you got to go to your unfiltered what is that section where they filter
held
it out?
for review. They
Held
don't
for review.
They don't hold anything for review for me for some reason.
You gotta set it up.
Except Roy Bixby. Roy Bixby ends up, I don't know why, but he always ends up in held for review. Like whenever I live stream, I have to unlock like every single comment that he puts in there, and they're all pleasant. I don't understand.
Hey Chuck, I gotta run, but congratulations again. It was fun to be here. Yeah, man, there's a milestone for you, man.
It was fun having you here too, V, and thanks a lot for your support, over the last year and a half, man, or since I began this journey. So, man, I appreciate it.
No, dude, from the heart. You deserve it.
No,
Everybody,
it's Vog, man. Vog started it. He's the man.
Yep.
Without him.
Yep.
Thank you, man. Thanks everybody, Wayne, Roy, Z Wade, John Ishii, and everybody in the chat, man. You guys, you know who you are. We'll catch you later.
Okay, we love you.
Chuck,
thanks, brother.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you, brother.
You got to rock and roll even harder on your life.
Oh, I am. And I'm paying it forward too, man.
I'm just kidding. Just be you, man.
No. All right. Jeffrey, good to see you, buddy. Yep, finally 1K. It wouldn't, if it wasn't for Vahagen and everybody you see on the panel, plus everybody that's in the chat, it would not have happened tonight, but they made it happen.
No, D-Moots wants in on the action.
Can do. Man, it's been phenomenal. I can't tell you how it's crazy. I know it sounds crazy for me to say it or phony, but I mean, I never expected that tonight. It was just, let's go live and have some fun.
Your new status, you'll have to push Nikon to release their Z1.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Oh, I think David's gonna join us. I guess I'm stuck in here for a while yet. Wayne.
Yes, sir.
You're coming up, man. You're coming up. I'm serious. I got I've got 8 live streams a month. There's no reason why, if my subscribers will allow it, that at least one stream a month will be dedicated to, talking about channels like yours and everybody else.
Yeah.
and I mean a live stream where it's going to be talking about many of the channels, the guys that, you guys that have been there with me, and what was I going to say? Grays of Westminster, Becky and Con, they do a little bit of that at the end of their live streams on Friday, which, by the way, will be in the morning. I got to make sure I'm up in time to watch that. But, I want to take it to another level. I just want to make sure that.
Hey, Chuck, if I can make a suggestion,
yes,
since the first Saturday of the month is the photo review,
yep.
do the photo review second Saturday of the month, do like a regular kind of thing like we usually do. On the third, do that one as like a prop up, and then on the fourth one, regular one. That way it's not like specialized and then two regulars, like kind of. And so and that gives you like time to plan. So like, like the third Saturday of the month, that gives you a couple weeks to find somebody to somebody's channel to focus on, Yeah. Might work out pretty good.
Yep. Hey, Gary, you're right. You're absolutely right. And, I've said his name every time, but special thanks to Simon as well. I mean, come on. I gained 130 subscribers in a week.
That's crazy numbers.
After Simon put that community tab out. And I mean, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'll talk to him personally to let him know how. I told him, I said, I don't know why you would do this, man. I appreciate it, but I really don't know why you would do it, because that's putting yourself out on a limb, recommending a channel that hard and saying, just go sub to that channel. Now I got to live up to it, though. So I'm hoping that I can live up to it. And anyway, man, Roy says a lunch and a nap sounds good.
I wanted to jump on here and say congrats, Chuck. That's awesome.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you. Yeah, and you're part of it as well.
I've been in slump lately. I haven't produced any video for a while, and I need to get off my butt and get out there and do something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if you just take like a GoPro, man, stick it on top of your camera, that way people can kind of see the direction of your thing. I mean, that's what I've been doing the last that's how I started my channel.
Yeah.
Was the POV stuff, and it was terrible back then. It was terrible.
Hey man, your stuff lately has been solid. I've been enjoying it.
Yep.
Oh man, I've got another one coming out that actually it's a little bit silly because I made it whenever I still had my beard, and I just need to get through the stuff that I have backlogged. But that's once that happens, things will make more. Even like my thumbnails, I finally found a thumbnail style that works, right? And so it's like it's old stuff, and it's like if you click on the video, the beard is this long, but the thumbnail is be like this. It's so janky and since like dishonest. Like I'm so clean cut right now, but yeah, I've got one of those coming out, and it's really it's really cool. But I've got some cool stuff coming up too, man. They just opened up an Amazon bulk box store in my town, and so like I bought this or my mom bought this little box of filters, and so I'm gonna get a prize wheel, and once a month I'm gonna spin the prize wheel for my subscribers, and it's gonna have a bunch of like terrible gifts on it, but one like cool gift, and I think it's gonna be fun.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys carry on for a minute. Now I got to go to the bathroom. I didn't go the last time. I got coffee, and that was a mistake, as I had to go to the bathroom. Then anyway, for those that don't know about me and my channel, that's usually the 1 hour mark, but I'm shaking my legs here. Yeah, it's killing me. All right,
Hey, good to see you, David.
Yeah,
be right
you,
back.
you as well.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of photo dumping lately on the different groups and stuff. I just haven't been out much.
I've been seeing it on my page. You need to get down to Wichita, D-Moots. I'll get my videographer out. We'll go and do a portrait shoot or something. That'll be cool. You're not that
We
far
need
away.
to do that. We'll do that.
That'll be fun. That'll be a good like shout out to your channel too. Like instead of just saying check out my friend D-Moots, it's like you're here in the video. Be like,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'll be like live. Be like, you got to check this guy out.
Name dropper.
Yeah.
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 I have another cool idea that I want to do. I'm gonna start. I've been learning a lot just from watching like the bigger channels that I enjoy that are unrelated to photography. But I've noticed a lot of people like Harvest, and the way that they do that is there's some kind of like reward for achieving a certain amount of likes, and the people that do it best are Sam and Colby, which are like a paranormal channel, exploring channel,
Huh.
and they say if we get this many likes, we'll
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
come back to this location. And so I thought it would be a really fun idea. And I'll start off small. Like if this video gets 100 likes, then one subscriber will get to choose the genre and the lens and camera that I have to use. And so it gives them an opportunity to say, oh, you have to shoot macro photography with like a 20 millimeter or something really ridiculous like
Yeah.
that. And so I thought that might be cool to let people get involved with like what kind of videos I do. Cause like, I mean, I have a list of stuff like of videos I need to make, but I don't know, like I just want to be more engaged like with the audience, I want them to be more like involved, and I just can't think of a lot of ways to do that besides you tell me what I get to use and what I have to shoot, As long as it's not like, oh, fly to Antarctica and take a picture
Yeah.
of a it's got to be reasonable, but
Yeah, your studio there is looking good.
thanks. I don't like this direction, but it's all right. It sounds a lot better. It was way easier to do. It was way easier to EQ on that last video that I launched today.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, everybody, I know all of Chuck's subscribers are like my subscribers too. Thank you guys for checking out that video. It's absolutely slaying. I appreciate it so much.
Roy, what lens are you on tonight? That thing looks good.
24 to 70 f4 Z lens.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a great lens.
Nice. It really looks
Great
good.
lens.
I'm surprised. I've got the 24 70 2.8 as well, but this is my bash lens. It just goes on the camera all the time.
Yeah, it looks really good.
I had that lens. It was the only reason I got it because I've had the 24 to 70 f2.8 almost as long as I've been shooting the Z mount. It was like the second lens I got, but I got the 24 to 70 because it was the only way to get a Z7 II because the body onlys were just sold out and back ordered, but you could get them like you could pre-order them.
Yeah,
with
with
the
the
24 to 70.
F4.
Yeah, it was either
Yeah.
that or the Z6 II. One of them, like you couldn't get the body, but you could get it in the kit. And so I just got it. I shot it. I was like, oh, this lens is great. And then I sold it because I already had the 2.8.
Yeah, I gave up my kit lens for the
on the camera.
What's that, Roy?
I kept mine because it's just so small and light that it's easy just to shove on the camera.
It's probably the best kit lens, which actually that doesn't even seem like a kit lens because it's not like
it
a
doesn't,
variable
yeah.
aperture, but that's probably the best kit lens that Nikon has ever discounted to give to a body.
It's
I
a
think
good
so.
it's a good lens.
and it's an S lens.
Yeah.
I've got the 24 to 120 as well, and it's a good lens.
That's Jeff was saying that's his, which by the way, guys, Jeff is in the house. Go check out Selective Imagery. He said, I don't know if it still applies, but he said on a live stream when I asked him what he thought about it, he said it was his favorite.
Yeah, it's a good lens. You get that little extra reach with it, and
Which is rare for like a super zoom like that, something that goes from like wide to like telephoto. Those usually aren't that good,
yeah.
you know. But I've heard a lot of good stuff. I would love to rent one and try it out. I just, I'm trying to get away from the gear stuff again. I thought that's what I wanted to do this year, and it's absolutely not. I hated making those videos.
Yeah. Well, there's too much of it out there already.
There is a ton, and it's like, how do I make it
saturated.
different with my
Yeah.
humor? No,
Yeah, it's tough. And I think that was my problem is I started out trying to do that because, I had quick access to a lot of the newer lenses that a lot of people didn't. And so I was dumping those out, and that's what got a lot of views right away. But, that's slowed up, and it got kind of boring for me because I was the same way. What am I gonna do that's different that somebody else isn't?
I think I could probably make something of it with like the new style of having a videographer in the field, because not a lot of people do that. It's that stagnant, like sitting at a desk talking about it, or it's like on a tripod. But like, I think if I was actually using it in the field at a real shoot, I could make something of it. But it's like, now that I have Z Wade Photo LLC, that is my YouTube, right? That is my YouTube. And
Yeah.
I want to spend as little of my own money as I can. And I have to rent these things, and it costs money.
Yeah.
And basically, like, if I rent one lens, it's basically $50 for 5 days or something like that. That's basically like half of the subscriptions that I have. That's like my thumbnail, my Photoshop and Lightroom, and now I've already spent $50. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, it's just those videos do good, but they don't do good enough. Like, nobody's giving me anything for free to review, you know,
Yeah.
and so it's just not a good business move right now. And I don't like doing it. You know, I'll do stuff I don't like if it does good on the channel, but it's like, not if it's going to cost more money. Then it's just not a good business move, you know?
Yeah.
It's just not. Maybe in the future, you know, if I get big enough that B&H Photo actually will give me some love. I tried to get affiliation. They turned me down.
Gary, the 24-70 and the 100-400 art, that is a great combo. Both of them are great lenses.
Hey, folks, this is why I got to 1,000 subscribers, because of people like D Moots, Z Wade, Wayne up in the center there. And I definitely can't forget Mr. Roy. I mean, this is why so many people tune in, because you get answers to things that I can't answer. And, you know, there's just a lot of camaraderie in here. Again, I just can't quit thanking you guys. I was just thinking, I wish there was a way. I can't forget Mr. John Ishii down here, the photojournalist, and what a great time we have with John. And there you go. All these people, these guys have been there, done it. So many of them, and pick their brains. I say this all the time: pick their brains for what they know. That's where the education comes from in this channel, not from me, but from all the smart people. And I don't know why they choose to hang around me. I really don't, but I appreciate it. And that's the reason that this channel has continued to grow. But thank you very much. I can't quit saying that. Sorry, guys.
I thought it was pretty amazing. I saw your impromptu thing pop up earlier. I watched it for a little bit, and then I was watching some other stuff, and then I got on. I was like, man, they're still going.
They wouldn't let me leave, man. They were determined it was going to happen, and it did.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, J-Rod, you asked earlier where the dog is. She's right here. She's been napping.
Well, I'm over halfway there. I got a ways to go. We'll see.
We'll get you there, man.
Yep, we just subbed into your channel, so there you go.
Yeah,
I'm
I
looking
saw
through the
that.
chat,
Thank you.
and
I
it means
appreciate
I see subbing into everyone.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thank you.
If you got a channel and you're active, guys, if you're not posting content, I don't think you'll look for some.
Yeah, if you don't post content, it's not going to happen. And I haven't posted for a while, but I got to get back on it.
Well, I set out with one goal, and that was to prove that live streams could be, real on a live stream only channel. And I've had Mr. Verhagen just hounding me, man, you need to do some videos. You need to do some videos. And I know he's right, but I've enjoyed the live streams, and you guys are making a dream come true. And, again, for those that say live streams can't make it on YouTube, well, we're proving them wrong. And, I'm going to continue to prove them wrong, because you guys are making it happen. All right. Shut up, Chuck. All right.
I think it's just
a good thing for you to is live stream if you are not comfortable with doing the editing and the post processing, but you are happy with talking. Maybe we can look into live stream.
Hey, Wayne, let's do a live stream today. Show them Chinatown.
I'm going to try it. And
Hey,
people are
John,
going to watch, but we'll see.
But before you got on, we did a little crash course tutorial on how to go live from the field with Wayne. I told him, I said, show us, like, I'll be asleep. I mean, really, in the next probably 30 minutes or so, I'll go to bed. But I said, show us what you guys are doing. Show us where you're at. I want to see it whenever I wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it doesn't even have to be that long. Even if you guys just do like a short, like, oh yeah, we're out here. Show us what you're doing. I just want to see.
You know how to do it, Wayne?
Okay. Yes, he showed me how to do it. I'm going to try it. Probably try it on your phone, because I think I'm almost out of data. I need to go back to the store and get some more data.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no problem. We can get that
Yeah.
today. Yeah,
Cool.
that'd be cool, you know. And then we want to do that. I'm gonna meet up with Wayne in Hong Kong too, and we can do it out of Hong Kong.
Oh,
Yeah,
sick. Yeah.
man. There you
Huh?
go. There you go. That would be great too.
Yeah. Maybe we go to a camera shop and get kicked out.
That could happen. Your shop is over here. Wild Photos is pretty great. Let's hope they had some extra stuff that I want.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
just
is
tell
that,
them about
really?
YL
That's a
Photo.
200 to 600 AIS.
You tell them about YL Photo and how we sit there in the nice VIP chairs and the little
Hang on,
girl
guys.
comes and brings the lens
Coffee
to
and
you.
water, tea.
I have to
and
say
tea.
this,
Yeah, there you go.
Roy,
Serve drinks.
I think you need to start a channel and instead of the angry photographer, be the cheery photographer because you have just as much stuff. And
I watched
that
his channel
sector-
because I thought he had more lenses than I did, but he lies.
Yeah.
He sold a bunch of stuff, but I don't even think he does photography anymore. He talks about like
No.
the metaverse or something.
Yeah.
I
Well,
used to love his channel, dude. His lens
That magnets
recommendations are
affected
spot
him.
on, but
Yeah.
his channel started out with all that before he got into cameras. It started out with metaphysics and all
oh, did
kinds
it
of-
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean his lens recommendations really helped me out early on in my my photography journey, and they were spot on. I mean, every lens I ever bought that he talked about was absolutely awesome. I mean, he knows his stuff on the lenses, but you know, and he was funny too. Like he kind of didn't care about anything. So like the way he described bad lenses was always hilarious. You know, calling them filthy W words.
Yeah.
It was funny, but. Oh, I mean, kind of like Fro. Like Fro was a lot different back in the day. Like I credit Fro Knows Photo to a lot of my early education, and that it's pretty much gear stuff now. And I still watch his Photo Newsfix sometimes, but it's like I got burnt out on the gear myself. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a collector anymore, and so I don't really just need to watch stuff all the time. I want to try it myself or not at all. You know?
Yeah. I was the same way. I watched all those guys' channels too back before it was all just nothing but gear talk. You know, they were actually teaching photography, and I'm the same way. I learned a lot back in the day just watching those.
I think Jason Lanier had it figured out because he did. I mean, everything was like out in the field. He was always
Yeah.
working with a model, and I always liked that structure, you know. And so that's kind of what I've been working towards. I just didn't want to do it with a tripod like a
Yeah.
lot of his stuff is. I wanted somebody to follow me around. I wanted movement, and I'm
Yeah.
just now after 2 years able to do that. But yeah, I liked that format because to me, it's like if you're not actually out in the field shooting, then, you know, I don't like a 6-minute video talking about gear. I like coming in here because it's like a long form discussion. I think that's how you should talk gear, is in a long form discussion. I
Yeah.
don't think you should talk gear in like 5 minutes and like, check this out. It's like, yeah, I've done it on my channel, but it's like, I just don't like doing that. You know, it's not fun to make, you know? I don't know.
Roy's internet just dropped off.
Uh-oh.
He's back. I'm waiting for him to sit down. No, what the heck? Let's look at Elvis' gear behind him. Oh, no, he's got.
His camera's off.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Technical difficulty time.
Man. Again, this has been unreal tonight. It wasn't planned, but man, I can't think of a better way for it to happen, though. It was cool.
So what's your total subscribers now? Because all I can see is 1K. Are you over?
It will stay at 1K to the viewer until it hits 1,001, and it'll say 1.1.
Oh,
once
really?
you hit 1,000, it just starts going by decibels.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
You know, Chuck. You know what else is crazy, Chuck? Is I discovered Peanut Chew, Mr. Peanut. I discovered him.
I've subscribed to his channel from the get go.
I discovered him through your channel, and he's at 1,420 subscribers now. So I mean, good for him. Because like I think whenever you mentioned him, he was at like 200 or something like that, and so he's jumped up over 1,000 too.
Yeah, I saw him when he made his first couple of videos, and I loved what he was doing with his channel. I thought it was fantastic. A lot of comedy in it, or humor in it. And man, look at where he's gone with it in his video. He says that's what he's concentrating on now is wildlife or birds in flight video, and it's spectacular, man.
He does a great job.
Yeah, he does. Absolutely, he does.
Hey, Lance is in the house. Yes, man, it is live, and you missed the 1,000 subscriber mark. Womp womp womp.
Is it 1,200 now?
No. No, I don't.
John, I don't know what you're doing, but I just saw a little bit of your knee, and it looked like you were putting your pants on live. It shot me for a second. I was like, huh?
No, I'm putting my socks on.
That was funny. I just saw a knee, and I saw two hands disappear. And I was like, did he forget to turn off his camera?
Well, it's snowing here. Is it
Putting my
snowing where you're
socks
at,
on.
D-Wade?
No, but this morning it was like 67 degrees. It was beautiful. 5:45 this morning, getting in the truck to go to work. I was like, man, it is beautiful.
That's
and then
how it was here today too, but now it's snowing.
at 9 o'clock it was humid, and I was like, we're gonna end up with a tornado because it doesn't go from like warm to cold and like kind of humid. Like it's like, dude, we're definitely gonna get hit. And now it's snowing.
Thanks,
What the
Lance.
heck, man?
Appreciate it.
It's snowing.
Yeah, we're at 33 right here, and it's just flurrying now. It's kind of let up,
Wonderful. Kansas is
33.
just amazing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey, folks, Jeffrey's getting ready to take off. He's getting ready to go do a shoot tomorrow. So we can
Right
look
on.
forward to Selective Imagery and Coffee this weekend. I always look forward to that. But yeah, Jeffrey, hey, thanks a lot for just dropping in, man. And I'm glad you didn't curtail your movie with your wife or whatever. I think that's fantastic, buddy. But Saturday night we'll be doing it again. Saturday night will be our fun night to celebrate this. I don't know how, but I'm going to figure something out. I can't give everybody cake and coffee or scotch and water or whatever your preference would be, but we'll figure something out.
We can pretend.
Yeah, Jeff, my man, have a good night, buddy. Good luck
Yeah,
on your
have a good
shoot
one.
tomorrow.
Good night, Jeff.
And thanks again,
Good
Lance.
night, Sue Ellen.
Man, we need 3 more people to join in here. We get that Brady Bunch thing.
Wayne can be Alice this time. I was Alice last time.
Well, I mean, I was trying to get in here
hey,
sooner when
Wayne.
Vahagan was still in.
Sure.
Wayne, would it be difficult to talk you into a stream talking about the basics for all the people that are like me that are video illiterate? From a start to finish product, at least how to upload video with whatever video.
Well, sure. This
I'm
so
putting on the
place that
fire,
I'm at
man.
right now.
I was thinking, that would help out a lot of people because that question comes up quite a bit from folks that don't have any content but would love to. They just haven't, they may not know how to get the first video loaded on YouTube,
Okay.
and, that kind of stuff. And I think it'd be great. I mean,
Sure.
I'd love to join you on your channel, if you do it or whatever. Or
Maybe we can connect offline and we can set something up. You guys should show me how to do the live stream on my computer and get all things set up, and then
absolutely.
I gotta show this to the panel. I'm sorry, guys. I just had a fit because Mozman just
stopping by. Hang on a second.
All right.
Mozman just sent me this. He said, I found the perfect photo for you. Check. It's a pigeon with like an old Rolleiflex or something.
That's awesome.
Where the hell did you find that?
That's freaking
perfect.
good.
Nick's got to take off. Nick says, guys and gals, glad to be here, but I have to go. Have a great day and or great night's sleep, whatever it may be, or a great afternoon for Mr. Roy, lunch and a nap.
Eventually.
So, yeah.
Take care, Nick.
Thanks, Nick. Thanks for being part of it, man. It was fun tonight. Definitely.
Okay, so how about that?
That's all right,
YouTube
Wayne. Yeah,
moment.
we'll talk offline. I think, that may be a big thing for you too. A lot of people would come to see that. I know. I want to see it. I have the very basics down. I still don't know where I saved my video to. So I did a video for the photo review and now I can't find it. It's on my hard drive somewhere, but I have no idea where it went. So that's the kind of stuff that's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I will talk about that. No matter people, set up your folders and so on, how you do it. I would recommend, I use DaVinci Resolve. There's a free version that works very well and it still allows you to upload to YouTube. So you can get that. I think it does. I don't think I've used it before.
DaVinci Resolve, the free version, it will only allow you to export in like 1080p. If you want 4K, you have to buy the studio. But I did just switch to DaVinci Resolve. I'm still kind of learning it. I'm liking it. There's some stuff I have to learn, but the proposition of paying for it once literally pays for itself in a year if you're using Premiere Pro, because Premiere Pro is seriously kind of expensive every month.
Yeah. I use DaVinci Resolve too. I love it. But once you learn it, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. The keyframing is like way easier. It's like way easier. And the only thing I can't find, D-Moods, please tell me if you know where this is at. I'm trying to find a graphic equalizer to where I can see what the frequencies are. That way I don't have to like drag the thing around and just listen, because you can see on EQ like what's spiking and what's doing craziness and just pull it down from that area. I can't find a visual aid for that.
What language?
I don't know.
Chuck, what language are we talking about?
He's talking stuff that I don't even mess around with in Resolve, and I've been using it for a few years. Because some of the sound stuff, I mess around with equalizer when you have background noise and so on, so to kind of tweak it when I was doing, the live stream. Live stream was YouTube
Does it have an iPhone version, an iOS version? So you can do it on the phone?
There is for
Adobe has one.
Yeah, well,
Rush
Resolve put out one for iPad, but I haven't tried it. But
So
there
you
is
can do it
one
on
for
the
iPad.
fly.
I guess you could, but I prefer to work on the screen of the laptop.
Hey, Chuck, just to drive this home, you see the thing with the hobobulating transfunctioners is
See, that's the issue that I have, and I'm sure there are others out there that just don't want to say it, but I don't mind. You know?
You don't need to know all that stuff to get going. I'm just I think I come from a music background, and so like with sound, I'm real particular.
But I think it's great that you guys are talking about it. I mean, I'm not trying to stop that conversation. I think it's great, but there are some of us that want to know how to turn the computer on.
Hey, that's worth $150 to Geek Squad. That's the first thing they do is restart your computer.
And I point to poor John Ishii over there, who he had hands-on experience. He had Wayne there personally to help him out with some video things on his camera and whatnot. He
had two cameras, a Sony FX30 and the other camera for another angle, plus two other iPhones, and then his wife was doing all the photography assistance, right?
Yeah.
And it had I don't know what you call the big monitors so we can see each other.
Yeah.
Oh, the Atomos Shinobi.
So what's it called? I can't remember.
Shinobi?
Atomos Shinobi 7.
The 7?
Yeah. In fact, if you could post the pictures I took of behind the scenes, that'd be cool for the guys to see.
So folks, this is what you get here. Is there's always something we don't even know about each other. You know how to do video. I'm over struggling with video. You didn't say anything. So there's always somebody to answer a question. And again, I appreciate that because, and I've said it before and I mean it, I learn something every stream, especially if nobody showed up but Roy, I learned something. I learned what a Pentax 647 or whatever looks like.
I just learned that Roy's video software is 30 years old.
I'm too lazy to learn a new one.
Oh man,
what is it? My movie? Microsoft.
Yeah.
Oh God, I remember my movie. That's actually how I made one of my senior projects.
Yeah, or whatever it was. Movie Maker, I guess it was, is what it was called.
Yeah.
Hey, Jamil, join us Saturday night, man. You're welcome to join us. If you have the means to stream, I'll just let me know, and we'll get the Brady Bunch going for a celebration
Or
Saturday
if you have
night.
a mic and no video, even Vahagan jumps in just on
That's
audio
right.
sometimes.
That is so true. That is so true.
You can actually, if you have like a gaming console, that technically works. Like with the little mic, that technically works.
Or a laptop.
Yeah, a laptop works.
So yeah, Mozman made the comment. Caesar played an entire hockey game, took off his gear, and the stream is still going. How many times have we heard people in the chat say, come back in and say, you guys are still going? Mm-hmm. We got to work that into a t-shirt. We got to find a way to work that into a t-shirt.
If my wife is watching from Hong Kong, I just want to give her a shout out that she finally made the majors.
Well, tell everybody, John, because you're right. Not everybody's heard this.
No, you guys are all familiar with the great American contemporary artist Edward Hopper, right?
No.
Edward Hopper. Do you remember that one painting where the picture of James Dean in that cafe?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, that was done by Edward Hopper, and Edward Hopper was a great American contemporary artist from New York in the 1930s, and what he would do is paint pictures of what he saw from the train as he went to work as an illustrator, and it would be very subdued pictures with one light source. So Diana was a fine art major in university, so she loved Edward Hopper's work. So she tried to emulate his work by the use of a camera through photography. And she's been working on it and getting the right lighting and etc. And then she posted on her Instagram and hashtag Edward Hopper Museum in New York City. And then the curator contacted her and they said, we'd love to feature your picture.
Wow.
As
that's amazing.
Edward Hopper's work.
Awesome.
And she deserves it too, because she is just insane. She's my favorite photographer on Instagram right now. She's so talented.
She was just so ecstatic, on cloud nine. I said, you did it. This is like winning the Academy Award,
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's a big deal to have the curator from the Edward Hopper Museum in New York and contact you personally and want to feature your pictures alongside of Edward Hopper's famous works from the 1930s.
That is amazing.
It is. Big congratulations to Diana.
I'm really happy for her,
And some of you won't know because she has been on the show. She's been on the show once, and she just there you go.
It's a self-portrait that she did, and then she used a timer. So she took the picture, and it was in a hotel that we stayed at.
I'm looking at it right now. I just followed her on Instagram. Nice.
Yeah, that's some good
dude,
stuff.
I love her work, man. She's just so good.
So she's so happy. Yeah, she's
She
quite,
should be.
she has a very stressful job. So photography here is her release. It's her outlet.
And she's a beautiful woman, a wonderful woman, and a joy to talk to. It was fun the night that she was on. And I know we've talked, John. We just got to find a morning for you because that's what we're talking about. And she's more than welcome. Of course, she is.
Oh yeah, she'll want to come on. She's got a big seminar on the 25th. So once that is done, then she's pretty much free. So we'll for sure get on.
That's super cool, man. Good for her.
Thanks.
Thank you, James. I figured I'd throw it up here real quick. Just somebody had asked maybe. Yeah, we do have a Facebook group, AP Studios group. And again, everybody's welcome. A lot of great photos over there. And that's the reason we do our photo review too. I'll tell you, I get inspired every time we do one of these photo reviews. for some fantastic photos. And we have a couple of photographers that we all wait for. What's he going to submit this month?
Hey guys, the dog is about ready for her medicine to be wrapped in turkey. That's what she's expecting right now. So I'm gonna have to bust a move. But Chuck, congratulations again. John, tell your wife that her biggest fan says congratulations. It's
Okay,
absolutely
thanks.
amazing. And for everybody else, D-Moots, me and you are gonna get
do it.
together soon, man.
We'll
We're
do
gonna
it.
get together soon. Wayne, good to see you again.
Yes, sir.
Roy, good to see you. Everybody in the panel, thanks for helping us get Chuck to 1,000. Thanks for being involved. I'm Z Wade, the Z
Yes.
Wade, and Z Wade Photo, and we'll see you guys later.
Take care.
Yeah, you too, guys.
Thanks. Appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it all tonight. You and everybody else, man. It's been fantastic. A lot of fun. Thanks again.
It's my pleasure, man.
Later,
Bye,
Zach.
everybody.
Yeah, I want to throw this up here just in case Diana's watching. She needs to see that she's on the big screen. You know, again, Diana, fantastic job.
Yeah, I could never do anything like that.
That stuff is amazing.
It
Yeah, she has
is.
some
It
great
really
photos up
is.
there.
You know, this is what's I think a lot of photographers miss. If you have a background in fine art, then the photography part comes a lot easier.
Yeah,
You know,
Probably,
if you study
yeah.
fine art, don't you think?
I can see that. Yeah. I mean, especially for the images that she takes, no doubt about it. You know, she's inspired by her background.
Yeah. She gets inspired by these people.
Yeah, she's got an awesome body of work there.
There's only a few people that I follow on Instagram, and I better be quiet because some of you, maybe not. I don't know. My wife sent me 2 things on Instagram yesterday, and I wound up calling her on Instagram because I don't know how to use Instagram. She said, "Why did you call me?" I said, "I don't know. I'm just trying to push a button to get it to go away, and it won't." But Diana is one that I regularly I follow because her photos pop up on Instagram, and it's easy for me, you know, and it's really easy because I know I'm going to hit the heart button or whatever, because every one of her photos are just that good. I follow you too, Vaughan. Don't worry, man. I'd have to follow you, but I know nothing about Instagram. My wife asked me just today, I think it was this morning, asking me about Instagram. And did you go see this? Did you go see that? No, I didn't. I don't ever go there. If it pops up in the feed and I can click and see it, I'm good. But beyond that, no, I don't spend any time at all on Instagram. And then we go through
dying thing, I think. Instagram.
Well, then we go through the struggle of you need to be on it. No, I don't. No. Oh man, a hillbilly in 2023.
Luddite.
Yeah, that's me, a Luddite, no doubt about it. Oh, all right, man. This has been great tonight. I'm so happy. I can't tell you guys how happy I am. I keep saying it,
You
but
deserve it.
yeah,
Yeah,
thank
Chuck,
you.
You deserve it, Chuck.
congratulations.
Well,
You
thank
helped
you.
us all out. You really did. You helped us all out.
You brought us
I know
together.
I look at David's pictures, and he's got so much to contribute for
Yeah,
people like me who can't take a picture of a sparrow, you know?
but I remember a quote from you though that I just can't let go of. And then you got to go find a dead man or dead body.
Yeah, I remember that. I won't forget that.
Yeah.
Photojournalism 101. Go find the dead guy.
Yeah, you got to find the dead guy. No picture without the dead guys. Make sure he's got a hand phone on him. I got a picture of a dead guy. They threw him in the back of a pickup Isuzu pickup truck, and
Yep. I remember the photo even.
yeah, he's like half rotted away, and then and he's got this
man.
Nokia phone attached to his belt, you know. Gee, I wonder if I should call his wife.
He can't answer the phone right now.
He's a little busy.
Have a good one, Mozman.
Hey, Moz,
Okay,
thank you
Mozman.
so much tonight again, man. Thank you, buddy. I really appreciate all that you do too. Everybody, thanks a lot.
I'm gonna drop two guys. I'm gonna meet up with John, but me and the wife gotta get ready, so you can head out on that side.
All right, Wayne,
All right,
you're
Wayne.
next because you're close. You're next. All right.
Thank you, sir. Let's
Okay.
get there.
Okay, Wayne, I'll see you in a bit.
All
Have a
right.
good
right.
one, Wayne. Take care.
Take care, guys.
So your lovely wife, we said hello and thank you for letting us borrow you for a while.
Yeah, that's why I brought on. She can see what's going on.
Okay.
Thank you,
So
guys.
nice.
John and you guys are getting ready to go eat a beautiful brunch or something.
No, we're gonna hook up and down in Chinatown and sit there. And I took some pictures of him and his wife yesterday using several different cameras, with the Fuji and the Z9 and the Hasselblad. So then I worked on them last night. So I put them on a thumb drive and they're huge files. So I want to pass it to him when
Okay.
I see him today, and then he can do whatever he wants with it.
Well, you brought up something earlier, John, and that's the truth. I mean, we got an international audience here, and I think
Yeah.
that's the coolest thing in the world. I really
It
do.
is. It
Yeah.
is. It is. I
And-
mean, you got Sanjit, you got me, you got Wayne. Who else? I mean, you got Roy from Down Under.
Yep.
I mean, he's a hell of a long
Jim.
ways off. And then
Two
you
people
got
from Kansas.
And people from Kansas.
Where?
even. Who lives in Kansas? Yeah.
Kansas.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you got somebody from Kansas. Where's that other place? South Carolina.
I mean, what's the chances of having two guys from Kansas?
Man. Yeah. Yeah. And Outlaw.
Anybody?
both of
You got
them.
anybody from Seattle? Anybody from Washington?
Yeah. Photo Me Ike's up in, I think, up in Washington State.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh. I
Yep.
know you got a lot of Canadians.
Yep. Got some Canadians. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Yep. Them good folk up there, eh?
Yeah, it's about time, eh? You're really drunk, eh?
Nobody lives there intentionally. Well, we've got Cape Town. I can't remember. Man, you guys forgive me because I forget names so quick.
Oh, Andre.
Yeah, Andre from Malta.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I mean, I need to get a big globe on those maps of the Earth and
Yeah,
start
yeah.
putting pins
Yeah, you
in.
put the pins
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, I need to do that. Seriously, it is amazing. It just, I don't know. I'm stumped. And again, me with a hillbilly accent. Why would anybody from another country say, "Oh, I got to listen to him"?
My wife likes your accent.
But you guys have an accent everybody wants to hear. The Aussies, the Brits, and anywhere off the African continent, and you name it, man. In America, it's hillbillies and people that speak normal.
You know what I tell people around here when they come up to me and says, "Do you speak English?" I go, "No, I don't speak English at all." "Well, your English sounds pretty good." "No, I don't speak English. I speak 100% American." You got a
There
problem
you
with
go.
that?
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right? I
Yep.
don't speak. I don't speak no English. I speak
Hey,
American.
Hey, no
Yeah.
offense to all of our British brothers, but you came up with a language and we perfected it. Okay,
We
I just want you to
perfected
know.
absolutely. Nobody can come close to our comebacks.
And yeah, Sith talking about people from Paradise Island. I mean, he's sitting over there on Hawaii, and all you. I'm in Connecticut, and everything's brown. It rains. That's it. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. You guys are so fortunate. Lance says, "I are American."
Exactly.
You just have to work out the metric system.
Well,
I
actually,
told this Brit guy, I said, "You know what, buddy?" I said, "You're behind the 8 ball." And he goes, "What's that mean?" Well, I don't know how to explain it, but
oh man. Hey, Lance, it's not American, it's American. Yeah, Joe
American.
just
Yeah,
came up
that's
with
right.
You got one
American.
extra letter on there.
I'm from America.
I'm from America.
We are
It's all
like-
you Yankees that got the accent.
I'm going to
Yeah,
jump
you
off
know,
of here.
I moved up here. What now? It's going on 18 years, I think. I've been up here. Anyway, when I first got up here, I was going around. I went to there's a local golf course, and I thought, well, I'll go check greens fees there, or whatever. So I go in and I talk to the guy. He goes, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Kentucky." He said, "What are you doing up here?" And I said, "Well, my wife's a New Yorker, so here I am." He goes, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that."
Oh man. Hey, Chuck, congrats. I'm going to jump off of here. I'm going to get ready to go look at the back of my eyelids.
All right, brother.
You guys take care. John, good seeing you again.
All
Roy,
right,
you as
David.
well. You guys take care.
buddy.
We'll
Thanks
see
for thanks for stepping in, David, man.
Yeah.
Looking forward to more of your work, buddy.
We'll see you Saturday night.
Okay. If you're not using your stuffed animals, though, let me know. I'd like to borrow that elk and put it in my backyard.
I'll dig them out, get the dust blown off.
All right, buddy. All right.
See ya. Take care.
Have a good night. Oh, man. And Kevin Nordstrom just asked a question. This is, this is something goes on in America all the time. No, wait a minute. I said that, and here you go. Is it soda, Coke, or pop? I grew up in Kentucky, so we had a problem during the Civil War where we didn't know whether we were on the side of the North or the South. So it kind of split the state. And so why I'm telling you that is because it's Coke in the more northern region of Kentucky, and it's pop down in the southeastern portion of Kentucky. But yeah, you had to grow up knowing which it was. So because you were an outsider, even in Kentucky, if you didn't say it right, wherever you were.
I grew up in Virginia, and it was pop.
Yeah. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. It's over on the eastern border of Kentucky is where it begins. It's pop. Yeah. Pepsi for me, says Roy. Pop in Minnesota. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. We have so many strange things. We speak many different dialects in America. My wife says, "Take off the light." And I'm thinking, where do you want me to put it? The first time I met her, that's a northern thing. It's not turn off the light, it's take off the light. So, yeah, it's been an experience, her and I, north and south, but we get a kick out of it.
In Washington, there's accents, especially up northern, up in the Cascades, in the Tar Heels.
Yep.
Then the Tar Heel people came up during the Great Depression from Arkansas. So their accent is really strange. They'll say pertinator.
Yeah.
Let's go to a picnic.
Oh, I can go right back to the way I talked growing up when I go back down there. While there's a boy over yonder got the biggest dog.
That's right.
You ain't never seen one that big, that kind of stuff. And it's just automatic.
Mm.
And my wife's going, "What did he say?" We watched "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" and I had to translate the movie for her. And it's all in English, by the way.
American.
Yeah, American. Yeah. Oh, man.
When I was in Australia, Roy, I couldn't understand a word they said.
That's the idea.
He said, "What year is it? 1999. What? 1999. 17, 18, 19. Yeah, how come you guys say that? Oi, 19.
It's a very vowel top language.
is it?
Australians tend to be very laid back in the way they abbreviate everything, like McDonald's is Macca's and things like that.
Yeah. Dog and bone means a phone.
Phone, yeah.
Correct?
That's
Dog
more
and
English
bone.
than Australian.
And then if you say, "Hey, I'm rooting for you guys," and then in Australia says, "You root." Oh, root is having sex. Correct, Roy?
Yeah.
See?
Half. Getting pissed at someone is a bit different too. It means getting drunk here.
Yeah. Pissed is drunk.
Probably nicer.
And then they say a lot like, "Hey, you got a faggot?" And faggot means a cigarette.
A fag.
A fag, right?
Yeah.
Means
Yep.
cigarette.
Mm.
Oh, and in woke America, not a good thing to say.
No. Nope. Nope. Oh man. Hey guys, I'm going to get out of here too
Okay.
now. But because I know Roy wants to grab some lunch and catch a nap. I'm going to catch a real long nap here real soon, Roy, myself.
Chances of me catching a nap is very remote. I'm married.
Congratulations, Chuck.
Thank you so
And,
much,
you
John.
deserve,
Yeah, well deserved.
you
Couldn't
work
have
thank
to a
you all.
nicer
very
guy.
hard for every
Thank you all.
single sub.
Yep. And again, it's not by me. It's by you all. It's people that evidently there are a few of you that do enjoy getting together in these
Chuck
live streams.
Scroopies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
don't
brought
know.
us all together. I would have never met Roy.
I would have never
You're
met.
better off then.
Well, no, I don't think so, Roy. Come on, man. You're great.
He's an absolute museum man back there.
Absolutely.
And show it.
Oh man.
Okay, take care, buddy.
All right. I hope everybody in the chat. I'll say thanks again for those that are still here. They still have 42 people. It's amazing on a Thursday night at this time.
Mm.
But then again, everybody's not in my time zone. So, and that's the international flavor of this. And I really appreciate that. It is great. You can meet a lot of good people here. And maybe at some point, we'll get to meet each other. You know, maybe not all of us at one time, but throughout, a period of time, maybe you can get together with the locals near you and you wouldn't even know they're there if it wasn't for being on this channel. So I appreciate that. All right, Roy, thank you very much. John, again, thank you very much. Again, congratulations to Diana. Make sure you pass that on to her for us.
Thank you.
And thank you all, everybody in the chat, everybody that was in the chat, for anybody that would watch this later. And I hope to see everybody Saturday night. I know it's a different time zone. You might not be able to make it in that time slot. And Ray Powell, man, I thank you so much, Ray, because Ray's been up all night long. Ray, I don't know how you do it, brother, but I really appreciate you being in here. And I always look forward to seeing your name in the chat. One of these days, we're going to have you on the stream. We're going to have to
More
do
the
that.
merrier.
Yep, absolutely.
If I
All
can
right,
do it,
folks.
anyone can.
Well, you can do it. You do it well. And I think that's what scares a lot of people is you're on live. There are no retakes, it's just all out there. So, but anyway, thanks again, everybody. I will see everybody Saturday night. Saturday night stream is just going to be, let's have some fun. Whatever it turns into. But I appreciate everybody tonight. Thank you very much. Let me get out of here.
See you Sunday.
You guys take care. God bless you all. See you Saturday night.
Okay.